because Dad didn't listen to me about you should probably close the doors to the rooms you're in when you've got windows open and with no screen in them.
That seems fine.
Because my cat. Oh, do you want to see a picture of my backyard groundhog?
Why do you have a backyard groundhog?
I have no idea why I have a backyard groundhog, but I do.
Have you named it?
I have not.
You should name it. I hereby name it Fluffy.
But there's literally a groundhog that comes out to dig around my backyard.
It's named Fluffy now. I've decided.
Oh, Fire sent me images.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
Why is there a giant pink scab wound on the cat?
Maybe the cat was injured. What do you ask? I don't know. Ask Bio's. Bio's cat.
Oh, one of these things is labeled. Oh God, Bio, what are you doing? This was labeled as a spoiler.
Oh dear. I'm concerned. It's probably fine. Hold on, we need to get this stream here. Okay.
Okay, I need to send Bio pictures of
Stream.
backyard groundhog and my cat.
Okay, grab this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Bio, what did you do? Bio, I was kidding.
Hold on. Hold on. Bio, the thing that's going to be really tricky, bud, is that with the way that we are doing these streams now, the device that I'm monitoring Discord on is not the device that has control of the ability to put things on stream. So, we might have some problems there in a second. Hold on. I need to figure out A, what came in, and B, get my shit to stop being mad. I'll just use my phone. Fuck it. Discord. Oh, yeah, it's the same
Okay,
thing. It's the same
cute.
thing you got. Okay.
I was about to say,
Yeah, I'll have to.
friendo.
It's okay. I'll have to insert these into the thumbnail or something. This will just become a situation where the thumbnail gets progressively more ridiculous, like it did with Three Houses,
Listen,
as I keep adding more shit to the thumbnail nonstop.
listen.
Like
I'm here for
traumatized
that.
Annie and yeah,
And the Go Sabers flag.
Sabers flag. You know, as you do. Anyway, we were in the middle of a chapter.
We were. So something about our mom being under attack.
Yeah, something about that. Also,
Because Fire Emblem and parents.
yeah, that. Also, as a reminder for everybody around, yes. So, we do have like mostly an idea of what we're doing character-wise, but including DLC stuff, there are like 19 emblems, and we currently have 13 characters slated. So there's like 6 open slots for overtime. So I'm gonna kind of leave the door open for as we go through a game. If characters pop up that people are like, man, really like the design of that character, or just want to, see more of them or whatever, we do have some slots to slot people in. And I will, I will say, we were introduced to the 4 nations like last time. We were introduced to, Firene and Solm and Eluzia and Brodia. As people chose characters, we had a really good mix from all of those except for Solm.
Well, screw those guys.
Literally nobody picked anybody from Solm. So I executively picked somebody from Solm. But we might get a second one of those in there at some point. In fact, I'm kind of thinking I'm already making an executive decision about one of them. Just to get them in there. That said, yes, where did I? There did I.
Listen, I fully
Go ahead,
support
please.
your plan for world domination. I mean, let's see. Bio says wanted to say
Why is
after
my
last
live chat broken?
stream, but could we maybe not preempt the arrival of every new character with? Oh yeah. Yep, I can do that.
Hold on, I have to refresh the stream. Chat's broken. There it is. Better.
Truthfully, there are a lot of like character arrivals I don't distinctly remember either. Like there are certain units I remember how they got introduced, but
Okay. Right.
were we still trying to funnel kills to clan? Was that what we were doing?
Hold on. Vander doesn't matter. Fram doesn't matter. Clan and Colgate are currently our lobies. So ideally, we would like for them to be getting kills here.
Listen, Colgate is a liability until they're a monster.
And welcome to every lord in all of Fire Emblem.
I would argue that probably doesn't apply to Micaiah.
No, Micaiah is one of the largest liabilities. In that everything, especially on hard, everything in the prologue kills her. Everything in part 3 kills her. Actually, Micaiah is just kind of... I hate to say this. Micaiah is just kind of trash as a lord. Like,
I don't disagree.
especially on the hard difficulty. She just gets bodied by everything.
I think if they'd given her higher stat caps...
Her
and-
speed cap is her biggest problem, but also the fact that she has 2 forced promotions and nowhere near enough chapters to level appropriately.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably the most tampered of any lord in history.
She's one of my favorite Fire Emblem lords.
I love Micaiah, don't get me wrong. She's just kind of a trash unit if you're playing on the hard difficulties, and
Like-
she will fuck you over.
Like, even from a lore standpoint, Micaiah and Celica are actually my 2 favorites.
I am ready to serve.
Unsurprising, because female magic users. But,
Right. Hey, clan, could you just delete that individual for us, please?
For the
And
divine
that
dragon.
man is now deceased. Thank you, clan. Colgate, again, I can't safely move you. I love that, like, the first actual map in the game, they're like, hi, here's your sword lord, and 1,000 flying lance units.
yeah, especially with the break mechanic, that's just cruel.
So mean.
It's very cruel.
Keep an eye on that guy.
Lance Dude can't get to Colgate if we move Colgate up and to the left, right? Like,
Here, yeah, here is safe.
they really have all those... No, they can go to one to the right of the blue spot.
Yes, and that is going to be a sword boy that can get to her.
But that should be fine.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to think if there's any reason not to just engage here. Kinda don't think there is.
Do we go like...
There's not
Is there
another...
a map split between
No, there's not a
here and the
map.
next
No,
space?
there's not a map split here. This is just the map. So I don't think there's any reason not to just engage. Not least of which because if, like, we do have the engage spot like right next to us where we can just get it back.
I suppose that's true.
So let's Marth it up.
Lend me your strength.
And then let's stick on the rapier because it's actually our strongest weapon. Sorry, Liberation. I haven't had the chance to smith the ever-loving dog shit out of you yet. This dweeb really is just like if that stupid-looking outfit Hopes Dimitri picked out for himself kept evolving over the course of the game into progressively dumber forms. Yeah, well. Oh yeah, we engaged with an emblem 5 times. Achievements!
Listen, though, those achievements help.
Oops.
'Cause,
They
you know,
do.
Anything.
Yeah, they turns out they're going to be very important, and that's not actually a joke. Hey,
Whatever you
ATA,
say.
could you just, like, go stand next to Alfred? And, everybody else, I don't know, keep up. You come over here and... Not chain guard, apparently. Did you actually have to chain guard something, or were you punched? I don't remember. Does anybody remember if she was chain guarded or got punched? I feel like she has too little health to have gotten chain guarded, because it's only like 20%, so... I feel like she got punched. We'll stick you there. We'll stick... we'll stick
ready for war.
Boucheron over here, because he can, like, do backup things, maybe.
His name is so dumb.
This is probably the Fire Emblem that has the most stupid names in all of Fire Emblem.
You say, like, Fram isn't a perfectly normal name.
Fram is fine. Are you really gonna leave him alive on 1?
Yes. Listen, that's easy experience for our
Clan.
archer.
Yeah. Or for Clan. Because, like... Yes! Approach me, man with axe! Is this a route or is this a kill the boss? I think this is a route, right? Yeah, it's a route.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, good news. Because that means... that we can do some fun things here. Like, such as... Etier can shoot this horse lady to death. With extreme prejudice. Bang! Down you go. Then we can send not Dimitri up here to go stab this archer, who he can't kill because he can't double.
Oh my god.
God damn it, not Dimitri. Clan, could you be a bro and just not stand next to the sword boy, but like stab the sword boy to death with your magic would be wonderful, thank you. Get him! Yeah, good boy, Clan. Right, okay. You know, if I move Boucheron up, and just have Boucheron, like, stand here, then maybe with the backup attack, we are still not killing?
I can't remember. Does
Am I
it show
forgetting
you
how
the
backup-
backup attack
I
on...
think so. It's supposed to. Am I forgetting how backup works? Hold on. Make a chain attack in the combat of an ally fighting a foe in range. Right. That's what the problem is. He doesn't have a bow. He's not in range. He would have to be standing next to the archer. Right. Backup is stupid until you get to the point where you can give people ranged options, and then it becomes incredibly busted. Okay. Good to remember. Hey, Colgate, could you just go Lodestar rush the boss to death, assuming that you can't just... Oh, wait, they're armored. Oh, but you take counterattack if you do that. You know what?
But they're on an axe. Aren't they gonna break?
Oh, yeah, good point. That's true, huh? I mean, it's not showing the break, but they should break. And they only have a 27% hit chance anyway. Send it!
Who are you, and what do you want?
I am here to fight, not exchange.
Oh, that's right. They're named.
Yeah, that's a bime. Which is apparently a flower. They did not break. They did miss, though.
wouldn't they break?
You're not just any soldiers, are you?
That might be a thing for armored units. It might be that armored units just don't break. I feel like that might be the case.
Fire Emblem games. Could you just explain yourselves properly?
Got a
Ever?
vulnerary. Hey, good news, I got a vulnerary. Okay, what do I want to do here? I could have Alfred go for the archer, or I could have Alfred
Alfred can
not
break that
kill
guy.
that guy.
He can break them.
He can break that guy and prevent them from getting to anybody that might be a problem. And then if they attack Alfred or Colgate, they're just going to die. And also, he can only do 1 damage to Alfred in the first place. Not that he can, because he'll be broken. Stab! Thank you, Alfred.
Did we name Alfred's horse?
I don't... Why does a bime sound like she snacks on grapple between meals? Because I didn't feel like getting a good thing.
Zed, you've missed very little.
You missed like half of a turn, if that. Yeah. Fram, could you just like, I don't know, come over here to heal somebody when they get hurt? And... You know what, Vander? Go stand next to Alir. Colgate in case Archer Boy decides to like shoot her or something. I don't know. No, he's gonna go for Boucheron. That makes sense. Boucheron got shot. Oh, you want to go for Colgate? Come get me! Nope, you missed.
This is it.
And you're dead. Yay!
I live to fight again.
You do, and you're 5 experience away from a level. That is unfortunate.
And we got an achievement for
We got an
something.
achievement for doing something. Clan...
I read as far as attack and got bored. So-
Clan is not about to level. But can kill that dude. But isn't going to level from it.
Should we give experience to Fram because she's our only healer for a while anyway?
Yes, but also the problem is...
No, I mean healing experience.
No,
not
I
healing
know what you mean. The issue is that staves are also kind of limited and are use-based. I hear what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you. It's just like we gotta be kind of careful because
I mean, I understand that, but if we don't feed her experience while we can, she's gonna get one shot.
So, could have Clan kill that guy. I'm thinking we probably have Colgate kill that guy on account of shield level from it. Also, is there a
Yes,
level limit in this
but
game?
no.
Yes, technically. In practice, not really. So this game is super interesting in the way it does levels, because it works on what it calls an internal level. And so basically the higher internal level you are, the less experience you get from doing stuff. But there is a method by which, even if you do hit the max level, which is 20 as per usual, you can just reset your level back to 1. So functionally, you can just level up forever. In practice, you will run out of the ability to gain stats eventually, and also in practice, you will hit a level cap that you'll then need to reset. And the more times you do that,
The slower
you
acquire
get experience to level up more. So yes, but no, but yes, but also no. Which is confusing. So the reason Xander gains like no experience here is the game is treating his internal level as 21. Which is terrible. Because he's a promoted unit, so the game is like, oh, he's level 20, but he's also level 1 in his promoted class, so they're treating his internal level as 21. Which he does not have the stats to support, but, you know, Vander can actually be good if you put time into him. It's just like...
I actually really like his character design.
I agree, he's a grizzled old man, which is great. Colgate, go murder that dude, and because it's the end of the map, fuck it. Ain't no kill like motherfucking
I
overkill.
want to say something about Xander, but I can't, because...
No. Alright. Colgate. Kill.
But maybe what I will do is...
Not afford to lose.
Hey, level up. Show me stats that are actually worth a damn. HP, Dex, Speed, Def. You know what? I'll take it. Not Strength. That's sad, but, you know, everything else is fine. Also, level up Marth Bond.
So, scroll on that. That's what I can't say out loud.
Yeah, fair. Colgate and Marth were MVPs. Yeah. that makes
Unsurprising.
sense. I mean, they weren't last time. Clan was the MVP of the last map.
That's fair.
Looks like we cleared the way. Let's get to the ring vault.
Oh, yeah, you did also miss me mentioning, Zed, that we do have, like, because there's technically 19 emblems with DLC, we do have, like, 6 slots to work with at some point. I mean, obviously we can't bring 19 characters to every map, but, you know.
Having a backup squad's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So, that's a thing that will work out over time.
So there's the bench, and then there's the mostly bench.
Then there's the turbo bench. And even the turbo bench...
Whoever it is you are, the rest of your forces have all been defeated.
Hold on.
So surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you.
Good job stopping them.
But how?
Teleportation.
Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do. Time to die.
Animated cutscene time. Oh no.
Such a badass.
Look out!
Damn it, Lumera. Don't be a Fire Emblem parent now. You didn't even wait until like chapter 9, god damn it. Quick, turn back time.
Now,
At least
why don't you
try.
hand the rings over to me?
Leave here at once!
Or I'll shoot you with my hand laser. Ooh, shiny rock. I'm sorry, I used the Genzui Show's power to shoot this laser beam at them and drive them off.
And now I'm dying.
Now I must die.
Because that magical MacGuffin's a blessing and a curse. Pretty much any time you use it, you die.
The actual bench, and then there's a retirement bench.
No! Here, Queen Lumera! I'll fix you up!
Reph! Damn it!
What's the matter?
My staff isn't helping her. She's hurt really bad. And it's her divine dragon
Jesus
power.
Christ, Dragon Mom
almost
Kaiba
totally
would be
wiped
so disappointed. Yeah, I know.
A divine dragon losing their power.
So parents
It's
die
the
in Fire
same as
Emblem
losing
games in
years of their
general.
life.
Yes.
Almost every
The thing is,
time.
There's no reason Queen Lumera
They're
should
usually
be drained like
either
this.
already
It
dead,
doesn't make any
die
sense.
during the story,
It's simple, my young one.
or in one case we're just
I
like
gave my
kidnapped
power unto you.
the whole time,
But
basically.
why? All the years you were sleeping, healing, I was transferring my divine dragon powers to you.
Except for awakening.
I hoped it would be enough to bring you back
Although,
to me
in the world the
someday.
children were from.
But now,
I was about to say, technically,
completely spent.
There was some time travel shenanigans at
This
Awakening.
is my fault. I did this. No, my dear. You have to push those thoughts away. There is
Lumera's a
nothing
bit
a mother
odd.
wouldn't do to see life return again to her beloved child.
They die so often that they've
But I-
needed to make spin-off games just so they don't die.
It belongs to you now. the ring of the Holy Knight.
Ah, hell yeah.
I had so hoped to give you the ring I made as well. But that's not possible now. Listen to me, child. Those who invaded here, I sensed the power of the fell dragon within them. You must not allow them to capture any more of the rings. Please, I beg of you, gather together all 12 rings. And when your scattered memories return to you, you must fight on with the utmost divinity. I believe in you, my child.
Lumera's a good mom. Such a good mom. She didn't
Understand.
even remember that
I'll
today was her
collect the
daughter's
rings.
birthday.
I swear to you. And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. But please, don't leave me. Mother! Ah, young one. How I've longed to hear you call me that. All of those years, I held out hope. My heart is fuller than you could ever know.
And now I can die with no
It
regrets.
can't end like this. You were going to give me that ring once my memories came back. You promised.
I mean, Colgate just lost her mom on
There
her
are so many
birthday.
things you haven't told
That's
me
kind
yet.
of fucked.
You said that we would talk. I did. There's still so much I wanted to say to you. Being your mother, becoming your mother has brought so much happiness into my life. I know. And I'm happy to be your child. In this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago, I am.
I think
Go.
1,000 years ago,
Stay
anyway. I
with
don't
me
really
until I
remember.
again. Please, Mother, I need more time. Oh, my sweet one. Now, let's make a promise. Mother and child. We'll make it a pinky promise. I swear to you, I'll be with you always and forever. And the ring, remember. Once you've rested, we will talk.
Lady, if you actually wanted to talk with your kid, then you wouldn't have spent several minutes straight monologuing every fucking death flag imaginable to yourself.
Mother. No, please.
This simply cannot have happened. Queen Lumera.
The Divine Dragon Queen. She has left us.
She hasn't left,
Mother,
she's died.
Please wake up.
There's a little bit of a difference
promised you'd
between
stay
leaving
by
the
my
building
She's
You
l-
have to-
and
You
dying.
have to keep
She's
your
left us.
promise.
No, she's right there, actually, Alfred. I think you're fine.
Zed, spoilers.
Well, rip Lumera. She made it all of 10 minutes with her child before insta-dying.
Colgate's
Thank you
1017.
for helping with my mother's funeral.
It was the final service we could provide Queen Lumera as stewards.
I can't believe she's gone.
Come on, Fram. Think how hard this must be on the Divine Dragon. We gotta hold it together.
I'm trying, but
Lumera. I never thought our paths would diverge so soon.
Nor I. And to leave a child behind, I did that in death. A bitter memory.
Sigurd, we're not talking about you and...
Yeah, this
and
isn't about you right now,
we're
Sigurd.
not talking about you and Seliph right now, Sigurd. Lumera just died. Could you fucking...
Could you maybe focus on Colgate in this
For
moment?
5 seconds, could we not make this about you, Deirdre, and Seliph? For 5 seconds. It's remarkable how little shits there are to give when they play up a death so much for a character you've known for all of about 10 minutes, not even a couple hours into the game.
I vow to protect your offspring in your absence, Lumera.
If we could grant our power now.
Marth, you know that's not possible without the other emblems here.
Yes, I know. This is awful. Sorry I couldn't have done something.
No, Prince Alfred. Without you, our losses may have been even greater. Though I must ask, why did you come? Was there something you needed?
Our kingdom is in danger. My mother sent me to ask Queen Lumera for help.
Well, bad news.
All over Firene, our people are being attacked by these creatures.
Creatures? What kind of creatures?
These things are like people, but cracked, almost
They're
crumbling.
super on drugs.
The corrupted.
Oh, so that's what you call them.
Well, that's what I was told they're
Yes.
called. I don't
Corpses
really
brought back to
know.
life.
No wonder they wouldn't listen to us. They just keep attacking everything. We sent our knights out to hold them off, but it's a losing battle. My kingdom is being destroyed.
Your kingdom will be fine, Alfred.
Divine One, will you help us?
My mom just died. Can I have 5 minutes?
I feel like that was my entire, like, stance in this game. Was every time people were asking for help, I'm like, my mother just died. Could you maybe back off a little?
Like, oh, my mom just died. Yeah, well, I died on my kid. Shut up, Sigurd. It's not about you right now. I'm really sorry to hear your mom died. By the way, could you, like, save my country? My mom just died, Alfred! What's wrong with the corrupted? I don't know. I just expect something a little more creative, I guess. Yeah. This is just bringing back, like, this is bringing back that, like, moment right after Jero where it's like, wow, you look like shit. My dad just died. Thanks, asshole.
Or Leone being
fucking
like,
Leone.
like, I'm in mourning. It was my father, Leone. You knew him for like a week. That was my dad.
Even bio. Colgate's been awake for like a week and she's already gotten caught in the Leone loop.
Yeah.
Please, come with me to Firene.
Listen, I know your mom just died, but like, I need you to save my country and abandon yours immediately.
Yeah, I know. Technically speaking,
What
you're
can I
pretty
do?
much queen of this
It
country
was
now.
my mother's help you
but-
wanted, not mine.
Queen Lumera is gone. You're the last divine dragon. We need the power of the rings to save Firene. And only you can do that. Sorry, I don't mean to press the topic. I'll return to
Why are you
Firene. We'll
doing
do
it?
what we can.
I mean, look, at least he's like taking the hint. He's like, you know what? You're right. Your mom just died. This is not cool of me. You know what? I'll just go home.
Yeah, he's not being a Leone, but he is kind of guilt tripping.
Yeah, he is. He's like, you know, I'll just go home. Maybe we can figure something out on our own, by ourselves,
Without
with no
a
assistance
divine
from
dragon.
the Divine Dragon.
I'm coming with you.
Fine, I'll go. It's not like my mom just died or anything.
You will?
I don't want more families to be torn apart. More people to suffer.
More castles to be in ruins.
At least this time, it wouldn't be much of an exaggeration to say that other people cared about her more since Colgate had basically nothing in her head due to the whole insomnia thing. Yeah.
Even if I'm scared,
Oh
I
god,
have
that's
to
gonna
push
stick
through.
around the entire playthrough, isn't it?
Yep.
Now that my mother is gone, it's my duty to step into the role of Divine Dragon. And if each kingdom is protecting rings, I take it Firene has one, correct?
It's not his turn to step into the role of the Divine Dragon. Does anyone know how I turn into a dragon? No? Fuck.
That's right.
Then I need to go there anyway to honor my mother's request.
To be fair to Lumera, she actually lived longer than several other dead Fire Emblem parents. Like, I think she's still in top 5 Fire Emblem parents, at least in terms of time between introduction and death. You know,
That's not.
that's not inaccurate necessarily.
No, it really isn't.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back
Like
to
most
her.
of
It's
what you
shocking
learn
how
about
many
most
times-
Fire Emblem parents is through flashbacks.
It's shocking how many times they're like, ha, and now we meet my dad. Never mind, he's dead.
We got a lot of time with Gerald when you think about it.
And Grail, surprisingly. Could be worse. Well, at least Colgate doesn't also have amnesia. Not being able to sleep sucks.
As the Divine Dragon, I officially accept the Kingdom of Firene's request for aid.
That's great to hear. Thank you, Divine One.
Happy to help, Prince Alfred.
Just Alfred is fine. I've been visiting you at the Somniel since I was a boy.
And, you
I
know, you
think
are
of
technically
as
queen
an old
of
friend.
this
A
territory.
Very, very old friend.
Like 1,000+ year old friend.
I appreciate that. Actually, I can't remember anything from before I fell asleep.
I have severe insomnia.
Nothing?
Oh,
This
Lord.
world is new to me. I appreciate having friends who can teach me about it.
I'll do my best. Can't say I'll know much compared to Queen Lumera, but I'll try.
Okay, now, can you tell me how to turn into a dragon?
No.
Fuck! Emerin was not a parent.
Let's see.
Zed, Emerin was not a parent. She's not part of the Fire Emblem parents thing. She was an older sister. I mean, she got the Fire Emblem parent death, but technically not a parent.
Let's see. Elf doesn't say. I've been staring at you sleep since I was a child. We're basically best friends by now. That's just creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alfred.
Support! As it. Anna!
Oh, sorry. Where's my tutorial Anna voice? Supports. As allies fight next to each other or heal each other, they gain support points and eventually unlock support conversations. You can view support conversations on the Somniel or on the world map to increase the support level between characters. Units with support levels gain stat bonuses when standing adjacent to one another. I do love that even though the tutorials aren't actually narrated by Anna, the way you got me to read them was just like whacking my leg and shouting Anna at me.
Ooh, 20 iron ingots. We are gonna want those. Hey, clan, how you doing?
No.
Oh, Queen Lumera was always so nice to me, but now I'll never see her smile again. I'm in mourning. Fram, how you doing? How you doing after your healing magic failed to do anything for my mom? When you told me you were an expert at using stabs, Fram!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Divine One. I wish I could have healed her. You were just reunited too. It's all so unfair.
I'm in mourning! Is there any shinies down here? Sorry, hold my mourning for a second. I have to look for shiny rocks. No shiny rocks. Vander, how you doing, having failed your duty to protect the Divine Dragon? I cannot make up for what you've lost, but I am at your side, Divine One. Thank you, Vander. Why does it look on the map? Oh, okay, no, I see what's happening. I got it. Atier, hi, first of all.
Thanks for agreeing to help us. I hope you can do something to save Firene.
Only she had a phoenix down instead. Definitely would have worked, for sure. So that bumps Lumera into top 3 if Emerin doesn't count. Forgot how long Ellawood's dad lived for after his introduction. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ellawood takes the cake as being number 1 himself. Because, like... I mean, he got introduced... And then there was like a 17-year time skip. And then he was kidnapped for most of the game.
I mean...
So, Ellawood probably wins at being the Fire Emblem parent who's not dead. Boucheron! Poor Queen Lumera. When word gets out, there will be mourning all over Firene. Hey, Alfred. I will be your sword and shield, Divine One. And a flower. What brings more comfort than that? I will be your sword and shield and a flower.
I think he was basically just... I think all he means by that is, I'll be a pretty thing for you to look at.
No, he will become a flower. Thank you, Alfred, for becoming a flower. I am become flower. Savior of worlds. Well, he was introduced being kidnapped first, and then we got a 17-year flashback since Ellawood's game was I mean, I know, but technically. Chronologically, from the time of his introduction. Next chapter.
We ought to establish a base of operations before we begin our journey.
Okay. I hereby choose Alfred's house.
I mean, honestly, that would be
Somniel
pretty sweet.
Uniquely useful.
A little out of the way, isn't it? I can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
As a divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
Teleport hacks.
He's gonna reclass into a mage just to learn a spell that makes an entire field of flowers grow. Why are we making Alfred into Freerin exactly? Like,
I mean, we could reclass him into mage, so he can make all the flowers grow.
No, we can't. Unfortunately. No, that's not a thing.
I can?
Indeed. Furthermore, one can only enter the Somniel with a divine dragon's power.
Okay. Question. If one can only enter the Somniel with a divine dragon's power, why were we keeping Lumera and the super important rings in a random castle that doesn't have that protection instead of in the impenetrable fortress you apparently have?
Without Queen Lumera's blessing, even we stewards couldn't have set foot there. That is what makes it a safe haven.
Okay, again, why were we keeping the rings in this random castle then?
Well then, yes. Let's use it as our base. But before we depart, can you give me a moment?
I'm in mourning. Could people stop bothering me for 10 seconds so I can mourn?
We'll be gone a while, so I'd like to say goodbye to my mother.
Of course. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you for watching over me all this time.
That's not your mother,
Empty
that's a
chair.
chair. That's like Sothis' chair. Could you like...
No,
at
so
lea-
this chair is way more ornate than that.
Could you at least talk to a corpse instead of an empty chair?
This journey will be a long one, but don't worry. Vander and the others will be right beside me.
Maybe this is another side effect of the insomnia, is that
No,
she thinks chairs are people.
I just love the notion that, like, the entire party's just standing outside the door going, is she talking to a chair?
I will fulfill my duty as the Divine Dragon. I will find all of the rings. Just as you asked.
I swear it upon this chair.
And then I'll return to you, Mother.
Again, that's a chair,
promise.
sweetheart.
Maybe they buried Lumera in the chair.
They just turned all her fancy dragon scales into the metal for the siding. The chair just is her mom.
Oh, there's actually a compartment in the back, and they just opened it up and stuffed the body into the chair.
We don't do symbolism on this channel.
not a
Dad.
symbolic
Literal
representation.
interpretations only.
It's not a symbolic representation of her mother, it's a chair! Like a statue of a dragon would be a symbolic representation of her mother. That's a chair!
Or, you know, going into the ring chamber and, like, swearing that vow to where the rings should be.
Or, like, in the charred spot on the floor where she got hit with purple lightning.
Or out in the courtyard where she battled her mom in one of the only interactions she actually remembers. Like, there are all sorts of places that would have actually been symbolic. Instead, she went to talk to a chair she's literally never seen her mother sit on in what we've seen.
I didn't realize how spacious this place was.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
Don't use the Q word, Vander.
We may need someone to supply us with equipment as well. Something to consider.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Divine One, might this be yours?
A piece of jewelry. I don't recognize it. The crystal looks unusual. Where did you get this?
On the ground in the ring vault after the siege. I thought it might be yours, but apparently I was mistaken.
It just, you know, it's red and blue, and you're red and blue, so I assumed, naturally, it must be yours.
It wasn't a good symbolic representation, but it was a symbolic... No, it was a chair. I'm not going to move on that point.
Yeah, it was just a chair. Did he just assume that belongs to us because it looks like the logo for a brand of toothpaste? Yes!
Yes!
That's exactly what happened.
No one has come forward,
Anything
so it must have
toothpaste
belonged to
coated
an enemy
must
soldier.
belong to them.
I'll dispose of it.
Wait. It's familiar somehow, even though I've never seen it.
Then please, do
Curse
take it.
my
Perhaps it will
insomnia.
help jog your memory.
It might help solve my insomnia.
Thank you, Vander. Once we've rested for a bit, let's set out for Firenze.
Okay, access to the Somniel. Now, I don't remember how much of the Somniel is available on first visit. I mean, all of it's available, and I don't remember...
The Somniel. The Somniel's your home base. Use this area to prepare for your next battles and to interact with allies. Additional activities and areas of the Somniel will unlock as you progress through the story. Open the world map to continue your adventure. Access it from the menu or by using the exit in the plaza.
And we get the Volkfanger, the Fensalir, the Noatun, and the Alphonse Sharena and Anna S-Rings. Thank you, Effie Heroes. And also, we can just kind of talk with people. Like Marth. Hi, Marth.
Yes.
The pain of losing Lumera runs deep, yet the familiarity of the Somniel is comforting.
Yeah, you're right, Bio. Huh. This gigantic jewel doesn't belong to you. Well, guess I'll just
Throw it away, then! Yeah, have you considered it might be worth money? Alfred.
Right.
Can't deny it's daunting to come here no matter how often I do it, but I'm glad you're with me. I literally couldn't be here otherwise. New page on Alfred in the Ally Notebook. Yay. Sigurd, you want to talk about your fucking death some more?
You know,
Queen Lumera said emblems can roam here more freely due to the Divine Dragon's power. Neat. Oh, by the way, everybody gets different unique clothes for the Somniel. See, like Fram gets this oversized hoodie.
You see,
Queen Lumera loved to stand at the edge of the Somniel and look down on all the pretty clouds.
Oh, we can also do support with Fram. Alright, support convo time, let's go!
Divine One, you look so shiny when you sweat.
Oh, I get all the ick from Fram.
This is casual wear. Where's this look so much better than his standard outfit? I know, right? And thus Colgate has obtained the ability to time travel, which is hilarious. Evander almost doomed everyone by throwing away the gem that enables time travel. Yeah, so we'll find that out as soon as we get into the next battle, but yeah, that rock is the Milla's turn wheel stroke Sothis time hacks ability of this game, which we are not going to implement on account of we're on casual mode, so fuck it.
hate this character. I hated this character since the first time she talked, but I just want it to be known that I hate this character. I do too, Bio.
Hey! Hey! Look over here! Hey!
Hey, listen!
The Divine One looked right at me! Thank you, Universe, for creating someone so awesome and so very shiny.
Fram?
Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you?
Shut up, you suck up.
Well, you're not distracting me.
Oops. Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
I have a fan club?
I love Fram's, like, social link with Colgate because of Colgate's reactions to her social link with Fram.
Yep. Our mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Y-O-U!
That didn't help.
Bio says, our mom literally just died last night. We do not need you to stand there and make a bunch of creepy comments about our sweat.
I love Fram's design. Like, I adore Fram's design. But, yeah, she is kind of,
the worst.
She's got some teething issues. To be as gentle with her as I... Oh, shit, sorry. I walked into this place. Hold on.
I'm assuming I'm about to have to tutorial voice again.
Probably. Cafe Terrace is now open.
Yep. Cafe Terrace is a relaxing communal space with access points to other facilities. Use the music box to change the background music of the Somniel. The bulletin board's full of useful information. You can use it to invest in Elios or to check on your achievements.
No, we can't. That fucking feature's not available yet. Pretty sure we cannot invest in Elios right now, actually. Alright, so, one thing that you want to get used to doing when you're in the Somniel is going everywhere to find shinies. Because there are shinies.
There's one over there.
Oh, down there. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we can't get there from here. Yoink! Nuts! Got some nuts. Meow. There should be one down here as well. Yep.
They
nuts!
tend to be in the same places.
Yeah, you kind of just learn where they are, and then you just immediately go to all of those places. Like down here.
Meow. And then between all the trees in the back, in the middle.
Got an orange. Alf. Oh, that's Clan. Clan is also standing here, so let's do Clan's social link.
Yes!
The Somniel might seem quiet, but I'm sure it's going to get pretty lively. Plus, we're here. Support time.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Clan.
I am staring at my bed.
I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
At least Leonie's problem was that she was an asshole to us when Gerald died. Somehow this managed to feel even more tone deaf.
Let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
That's all right. I can handle it.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
I mean, it is literally my job to, like, clean up after you.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle.
No,
Clan?
after 16 years, Clan. You're only 16. You're not 1,000.
So here's the thing. I don't hate Clan as much as I hate Fram. Like, Clan is a fanboy. Make no mistake on that. But Clan's a tolerable fanboy.
Like, Clan mostly is just trying to do his job. Just he happens to really like his job.
So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
So the thing to remember, though, too, Bio, is that, like, you don't necessarily
Very
get
well.
all of these
You've
support
convinced me.
conversations
I'll leave it to you.
immediately following Lumera's death. Like, if she'd been closer to, you know, Vander in the combats,
Thank
or
you,
hadn't
Divine
been
One.
around them quite as much,
I should be
these
thanking
conversations
you for
might
taking
not
such
be
great
playing
care
out
of me.
narratively right when they are.
I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
Yeah, whereas Leonie's was literally like, you could not get that until after Gerald died.
You mean it? Oh, man, I'm so happy I could faint!
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
See? Peach. Should be at least one more in here somewhere, usually. Not today. No, doesn't look like it. But Vander's here. In a very snazzy butler suit, I might add.
I love Vander's design.
If
I know I
may.
said it earlier, but I really do.
Those clothes suit you well, Divine One. I too find it easier to relax in everyday attire.
Which is why I'm in a tailcoat.
You know, everyday attire.
Listen, I love that tailcoats are his everyday attire. That's just chef's kiss levels beautiful.
Now, a little while ago, we got some horse manure.
Yeah.
There are no horses here! A little while ago, Bio, you mentioned an Amezbo Gazesbo. Well, here's the Amezbo Gazesbo. It won't let us do Amezbo Gazesbo things with it yet, but there it is. Right next to this fountain. And Boucheron!
The nature here relaxes me.
Hi, Boucheron.
Hi, Boucheron.
Ah,
So, the Somniel has ponds and orchards, huh? I should check them out, if I don't get lost first. Good for you, Boucheron. Is there a... no. Meow. Not over there. Not over
Bio's a 0 out of 10 amiibo gazebo. Way too small for tea parties.
Well, maybe it has a big underground fucking tomb under it or something. I don't know. This is where we can do fishing later. So that's cool. Fishing minigame's still here.
Also, Zed does point out Alfred's horse is here. And so's, what's his face? Vander. Vandred? Help?
No, Help is not his name. Hold on.
Yes, Pepsi's also here.
Yeah, vending machine source is also here. Ah, yes, the Tower of Trials. It's locked. Sorry, you're not allowed to do Tower of Trials stuff yet.
Also, that does make an interesting point, Bio. It's too small for tea parties because they have a full-ass cafe.
Hold on. We must come in here. It's
Oh my
very
god,
important
where
that
are
we
they?
come in here.
Where are they?
We have to interact with the thing first. Alright. Shrine? Question mark? This appears to be some sort of shrine. Oh, damn it, not yet! Ah, I was still looking forward to naming that thing.
You know we're just gonna have to have Bio name them.
No, we're going to name it after a brand of toothpaste. Blatantly.
But
There's
we
nothing
can't
else
name
to
it
do.
Colgate and we can't name them Crest. What are we gonna name them? Arm and Hammer?
I mean, we could do, like, Pronamel? We could name them Pronamel.
Oh, I hate that.
Or Sensodyne.
Honestly, I could go for Sensodyne.
Yeah, Sensodyne's probably a good name. No.
Is it gonna fit?
I don't know, we'll find out. This is where we're going to keep all of the animals that we obtain. By which I mean all of the dogs that we obtain. Because the dogs are going to be the only ones out. For reasons of, you know, they shit out literal metal ingots. That's not a joke. It's locked. Damn it. I mean, we haven't encountered any animals we were allowed to steal yet, so I guess it makes sense, but like, Hi, Etienne.
Oh. Am I underdressed for the Somniel? I feel like I don't belong here, but I'll help however I can.
Oops, no, not gift. Ah, yes, I can give her horse manure. I love the details in the horse manure. Ordinary horse manure. That's it. You could technically give it to someone, but why would you? Even the game is like, the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you give people horse manure? This is eventually a place where we can do calisthenics. Again, that's not a joke. We can do a literal flying minigame over here eventually.
I wish we had Ingrid for that.
And this over here is the most busted thing in the game.
It's the best thing. I love it.
This well broke the balance of this game like you wouldn't believe. It's probably not accessible yet. You feel a mysterious presence. Nope, can't use it yet. But we are gonna abuse the ever-loving dog shit out of that. You can believe you me. Okay, there are like a couple more things we can kind of do here still. We can't actually use the Cafe Terrace yet because nobody's standing here, so that's unfortunate. Hold on, what's that? Oh, that's the ring chamber. Right. No, we can't go to the ring chamber yet. Never mind.
Can we go to the training room?
I'm gonna find out in a second. Wait, can we do...
Donations. If you support countries enough to raise their donation levels, they'll reward you with gifts. With a high donation level, a country will have more rare monsters that you can earn bonus gold or experience for defeating. A high donation level also means you'll find more materials while exploring that country, among other things.
Oh, wait, we can actually already start investing into things. Do we have... We don't have gold. Damn it! I can't just give Fiorine $5,000 out of my zero money.
Gee, imagine that.
Hold on.
Yes, broken in a good way, Kevin.
So just so it's known for whenever we get to whatever the hell it was you guys were talking about earlier, I have pulled up a giant list of toothpaste brands to use.
Oh, achievements. On the achievement screen, you can claim bond fragment rewards for various deeds. You'll be notified when you complete an achievement. Remember to collect your well-earned bond fragments. It took me forever to actually claim achievements on my personal playthrough. Like, I just ignored this mechanic for...
Oh look, we
like,
completed a support conversation with Glenn. We completed a support conversation with Fram. We defeated an enemy soldier. We defeated 10 enemy soldiers. We defeated a corrupted foe. We landed a critical hit. We engaged with an emblem. The critical hit is the only... Well, actually, the critical hit and the support combos are the only ones we wouldn't have been guaranteed so far. This one we also wouldn't have been guaranteed. Engage with an emblem 5 times. Use an engage attack. Again, that one's guaranteed. Avoid an attack. Not guaranteed. Avoid an attack 10 times. Also not guaranteed. Break a foe in
if you went
combat.
to the Byleth School of Hiding in Bushes.
Cleared Chapter 1. Excuse me for a second. Oh.
Can the MC ended up in a couple in the Fire Emblem series? Yes. So your main character can have one S support rank, and they end up romantically with whoever that they get that support with. Similarly, you can also kind of play matchmaker with some of your companions.
Not officially, though. Like, it doesn't...
Hence the kinda.
That brand of warfare was never invented in this universe.
My room. This is your room. But I thought it was my room. The sacred place where Colgate slept for 1,000 years. It's never not funny having to read that. Select rest to take a nap and advance time on the Somniel. You may hear some interesting things while resting. Wear headphones for the best sound. Select reminisce to view your past support conversations and scenes again. You can lower the game's difficulty by selecting the difficulty setting, or you can raise the difficulty. You cannot raise the difficulty this way, however. Basically, once you pussy out of the harder difficulties, you can't go back.
It looks like something important belongs in this memento drawer. Well, it ain't here, so... And that just allows you to watch the credits, if you've already beaten the game. Anyway, nap time. Sounds like someone's coming in.
Yoo-hoo, I'm here.
Oh, I was worried that's who it
Sound
was going to
asleep,
be.
huh? I know that sleepy face so well. But you better wake up soon, or it's tickle time. The Divine Dragon is awake! Feeling a bit of deja vu? Well, good morning.
You may hear some interesting things while resting. Wear headphones to hear the voices in your head better. What are headphones? The things I use to not listen to your dumb questions. Alright, back to bed. Hold on, just gotta... Nope, okay. I will frequently do that multiple times when I come here, just to see if we're getting any more, like, you know...
Random creepers.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming to watch us rest.
Hold on, I just want to make it daytime, though. That was kind of the play in the first place, was... Oh, wait, no, that just made it... No, that made it morning. Okay, that's fine. Morning is fine. Sorry, why is it indicating like there's... No, that's just the bed. Okay. Let's say, why is it indicating like there's something over there? I don't think that's true. Okay, 2 more things that we need to investigate. And I'm not sure if one of them is available yet. I'm not sure if either of them are available yet, actually. But we're gonna find out. Because it took me a while to figure out how the Somniel worked the first time around, and now that I actually know, I want to be kind of, mostly optimal with it. So, I ran past the one thing, like an idiot. Hold on. Damn, okay.
Boo!
Arena's locked. We can't start abusing the arena yet.
The arena's my favorite abusable mechanic.
It's very abusable.
Honestly, I use it for support building.
That too, but... Hold on, now we just need to... Oh shit, I didn't mean to come down here. Oops. I guess it's kind of one of the quickest ways to
Wait,
get
but
around.
there's a cube down there now.
Is there a
If you
cube
look on the
there?
mini map.
No, it's just pointing at this still.
Mmm.
But it's still not active, so...
That Willow's upset.
Hold on. One more place to go explore real quick. Pivot.
I do really love the view from up here.
But the thing that I was looking for is not here yet. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure we did everything. Hold on, what's the button for the map? That's the button for the...
Somniel map. Consult the Somniel map to view the status of its facilities and see where your allies are. You can select a location to fast travel there.
So we've got my room, the Cafe Terrace, the plaza, the poolside, the orchard, the pond, the training yard.
We haven't shown off poolside, have we?
We've been by it, but I'll go up there properly. The farmyard, the grotto, Lookout Ridge, and the Tower of Trails.
Why does the main character's hair look like fruit by the foot?
This is the pool.
Honestly, she might be, and I said this last week, my least favorite designed lord.
I kind of love her, to be honest.
I don't, like, I think you can do two-tone hair really well, but I don't like, and this is across the board, I don't like the way this particular artist does two-toned hair. Like, so many of the other characters we'll meet in this game that are apparently, like, stupidly broken, I didn't use in my playthrough because I hated the way their hair looked, and I honestly just couldn't with them.
This place is a luxury resort. Yeah, that's very true. Alright. Just do a quick...
Well, yeah, Mom put us in a luxury, high-security spa for our well-being for the past 1,000 years.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, depart! Next chapter!
Zed, I know, but I don't like it.
Chapter 4. A Land in Bloom.
Here we are, the Kingdom of Firene.
What a beautiful place.
Isn't it? And no sign of the corrupted, so that's good.
Why are you jinxing
It was
yourself?
quite a trip. Crossing the sea all the way from Lethos. I hope you're not worn out.
I'm fine.
Good, good. Listen, I'm sorry for twisting your arm to come with me.
Alfred, it's all right. I wanted to come.
It's not like my mom's dead or anything.
How about before we arrive at the castle, you tell me more about this kingdom of yours?
Happy to. Let's see. Firene is one of the 4 nations of Elios in the southwest. It's ruled by my mother, Queen Ev. We're known as, Land of Plenty.
Ah yes, Queen Ev. Not to be confused with Queen Eve.
Our people value peace above all else. We haven't seen war for centuries.
You must come from a long line of capable leaders.
That's kind of you to say. peace doesn't always come easy.
So just quick rundown here. The little crescent-shaped island in the middle is Elios. The green bit in the bottom left, that's Firene. The rocky bit in the top left is Brodia. The snowy bit in the top right is Eleusia, and the sandy bit in the bottom right is Solm.
Mother had to hammer out a non-aggression pact with our neighbors. The pact says there won't be war between us, Solm, and Brodia.
Right. Solm the Queendom of Freedom and Brodia the Kingdom of Might.
You've got it. Solm is an open-minded country. They've always had good relations with Firene. But an alliance with Brodia took some doing. Their king, he's always launching attacks on Eleusia to expand his own territory.
The king is an ambitious man, was what that said.
Yeah.
I have feelings about some of those kingdoms.
I take it Eleusia isn't in the Alliance.
No. Honestly, they're so far away, we don't interact with them too much. We know it's snowy there, with long winters, and that some Eleusians worship the Fell Dragon.
I feel like... Oh yeah. Oh, as long as you tax on Eleusia. Yeah, okay.
The Fell Dragon?
The Fell Dragon?
It's troubling, I know. But people can believe what they believe. Sorry, I didn't bring it up to turn you against Eleusia.
It's not them I hate. It's the Fell Dragon. Him and the one who killed my mother.
Which I just assume is affiliated with him because purple magic, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, listen. I'll be back.
Can you tell me more
advance
about the
plot a
emblem
little
ring
bit.
that was entrusted to Firene?
Oh, sure. It's the Ring of the Caring Princess. Doesn't look like anything special. Until I met you and Marth, I thought the emblems were legends. I can't wait to tell my sister they exist. She'll really be knocked for a loop.
You have a sister.
Kind of weird how Pyrenees the land of flowers, and he is the one where everyone is named after fashion brands, while Eleusia is the ice country, and everyone is named after flowers. Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, the Princess of Firene, Saline. She's at the castle with Mother right now.
Yeah, saline, you know, not saline. Saline. Like a saline solution.
Princess Saline. I look forward to meeting her.
Just call her Saline. I'm sure you two will get along great. Here's Flora Milltown. Castle's close now. We'll just cut through here and... Something's off.
What is it?
I think there might be trouble ahead.
Oh, not trouble.
Excuse my reach.
Connecting.
Oh no.
The corrupted. They're everywhere.
I can't stand to see them overrunning this peaceful town. I have to drive them away. Divine One, will you help me?
Of course.
Danger looms from every side. I fear we will never make it to my brother.
Princess Saline, I beg you to make
Okay,
your retreat.
Loki, I love him.
More of the fiends might be on the way.
I
Hurry!
love her,
Louis,
but
Chloe, you can't possibly expect me to.
yes,
It is our
not
sworn duty to
Louis
protect the
and
princess.
Chloe,
Hold the line
Louis,
for you as long
And
as we must.
Chloe.
Louis and
You
Chloe.
have to leave. If you should fall here, who warns Prince Alfred of the invasion to come?
I'm at least not super mad about
I can see
Louis,
the point,
but
but I'll
Chloe
return for you
is
both.
stupid.
Please hold out until then.
Apologies, Chloe. Pains me greatly to separate you from Princess Saline for even a relatively brief amount of time.
Might I say, I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get to see you run off with Her Highness yourself. A knight should never leave his princess's side.
The sooner we win, the sooner that will come to pass. What say you,
I
Chloe?
do
Shall
honestly
we?
ship him with Saline.
Yes, let's.
But by the way, can anybody guess why I love Chloe?
Oh, gee, I wonder. Preparing for battle. Before you begin your battle, you can manage your items, emblem rings, and the team of allies who join you. Once your preparations are complete, select Fight to begin.
Alright, unit selection.
Oh. Unit selection allows you to pick which allies will join you in combat. Press A to toggle units on and off.
Green sword.
Allies highlighted in green cannot be excluded.
Like Crest, for instance.
Yep. Each map has a set number of allies who can join the fray.
Like I'm allowed to toggle off Boucheron.
And only
And-
Boucheron.
And Vander. Y'all are benched. Bram is here in case we need to heal. Kind of the only reason. Now then, emblem rings.
What is my favorite Pokemon? Oh, that's a good question. Generally speaking, my favorite Pokemon, I have 3 that I love.
It's Mimikyu. Moving on.
It's not, no.
No,
That's
it
yours.
is.
So my favorite is probably Eevee and the evolutions. But I have a very, very, very big soft spot for any form of Vulpix and for Galarian Ponyta. Not Galarian. Yes? Is that Galar region?
It's pronounced Panita.
Oh, Bio saw Anna somewhere? Or was he yelling at me? Oh, sorry! Yeah, he's yelling at me. Sorry, Bio. I was reading chat. Emblem rings. Select emblem rings to partner your allies with emblems. Once partnered, an ally can sync with an emblem in battle. To pair an ally and an emblem, select an ally followed by an emblem ring.
Alfred! Have a Sigurd.
Sigurd!
I am ready.
There you go. Congratulations, you get a Sigurd.
Inventory. Select inventory to choose the weapons and items that you'll use in battle. Organize your allies' equipment using manage items. Units can trade items with the convoy or other allies. To automatically outfit your allies from the convoy, select Optimize Equipment. Quickly return a given ally's held items to the convoy with Store All.
Like, for instance... No. And also, no. Meanwhile, Alfred, I would very much like for you to just go ahead and grab that Fencer. Thank you. And there's not a... I mean, I guess we could grab... I guess we could grab Volkvanger. It's like not terrible. We don't need 2 vulneraries though. We don't need an iron sword that's worse than liberation in every single way. And we definitely don't need 2 vulneraries. So we dump those. I don't think there's anything to steal for any of these. I mean, there's more vulneraries in there, I guess, but like... Wait. Yeah, because we can't do anything with the Noatun yet. And... Alright, yeah, that's it. Neat.
Swapping spaces. Use the swap spaces to switch allies' positions before starting the battle. No shit. Select the ally you want to move with A. Then select another ally with A to swap their positions. Some allies cannot be moved. Use this time to check the terrain information and enemy statuses with the cursor.
Like, this corrupted, and this corrupted, and this corrupted. And all of these corrupted. Ooh, that guy had a hand axe. Saw that.
And he has a name.
And Rodine, who is not a corrupted. He's just a man.
That just kind of sounds like the name of like some really bad, like off-brand medication that you get told you need to take.
I'm just looking for other drop. No, it's just the hand axe. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, we have Louis, who is armored. Yeah, armored units ignore break effects. I thought that's what happened earlier. So yeah, he's an armored lance boy. And then we have Chloe, who is a lance flyer. And has a slim lance, and also a javelin. Hooray for javelins. Hooray for non-breakable javelins. Path of Radiance really has just totally screwed you over for every FE game going forward, huh, Willow? Yep, sure has.
How so?
Because you have to do every tutorial for the rest of time.
Oh, yeah. Because I had to read for all the female characters, and the tutorials were always Anna.
Quick save. I guess I do kind of want to swap some things around. So, axe is over there. Lance is up that way. I seem to remember a unit popping up like right over here, isn't it? Or no, we have to visit there? Is that
I was about to say, we can just send Fram to visit at all the places. Well, not necessarily all the places. We might need to send Alfred up to the center one if we want to get to it before. I can't remember if they introduced the enemies, you know, destroying your ability to visit on this map. But
Clan, you can go over there. Etier, you can swap there.
See, the thing that frustrates me about the tutorials in this game, after, you know, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, is that in those games, it was technically Anna introducing the concept to you. In this game, it's just a tutorial, and that's kind of boring. Saline!
Saline? What are you doing here? I thought you were with Mother.
Nope.
I was, but Alfred, the Elusian army is marching on the castle.
What? Why?
I cannot say. Before they arrived, Mother sent me to warn you. But then we were ambushed on our way to Flora Port. Louis and Chloe stayed behind so that I might have a chance to escape. Please, we must hurry back to them.
Absolutely.
Pardon me, Princess Saline, but do you have the emblem ring?
Yes, Mother gave it to me. Why do you... Goodness gracious! The Divine Dragon? You're here! You're awake!
I am.
May I say, it is truly an honor. The emblem ring is right here. Please, Divine One, it is yours.
The words. They're coming to me. Care for us, Emblem of Echoes.
One of my favorite emblem rings.
Howdy, Celica. How you doing?
I am Emblem Celica. I detest violence, but I will always fight to defend the innocent.
I'm also voiced by fucking Futaba. Stroke Magilu.
Thank you for answering my call.
So, this is the emblem that was in Firene's ring.
Emblem Celica? How marvelous! Divine One, with your blessing, and hers of course, I would like to fight by Celica's side.
Dibs! I called dibs! Yeah, you can have her for now. You don't get to keep her, though.
I love these two as a pair, although at this point in my own game, I've moved away from having her
I must
with...
protect the people of this village and ensure Louis and Chloe's safety.
I entrust this ring to you, Celine.
Celine will get Marth. Yeah, that's accurate. Although, Celine's only getting Marth because Willow didn't bother to submit a build. Because otherwise, she would have had precedence there.
I don't support Celine Marth, but...
Celine, Louis, and Chloe also joined the group.
I won't be able to get very far with these archers everywhere.
How about this? I take care of the archers and you deal with the magic users.
Good idea. While their spells will go right through your armor, I'm resistant to magic. So leave the mages to me. It's not so bad protecting each other, now is it?
Indeed. This is a nice change of pace.
Armored units is now something. Kill Rodine! And don't let Colgate die.
Spirits of the Fallen. If you head into battle while connected to the network, spirits representing other players' past battles may appear on the map. Yellow spirits appear where many allied units have fallen, earning XP and bond EXP by waiting in these spaces. Purple spirits appear where many foes have fallen. Wait in these spaces to pick up the items that they may have left behind.
So basically, yellow spaces are danger, but if you stand there, you get, free experience. And purple spaces are probably safe, but go there for free shit. Is what we're getting at here. Looks like someone managed to drown a character in that knee-high water. Yeah, well. So this is Celine.
My top pick.
She is a noble. She is also a mystical. She's our second caster. She has fire. She also has a slim sword. Because her class also gets to use swords.
She's literally Celica.
And also... No, Celica is literally Celica. She also has Seraphim when she's engaged. So that's fun. Oh yeah, and her personal skill. Her personal skill, I think, gives her, bonuses if she is standing in grass. Recovery items used by allies within 2 spaces heal 50% more. That's what hers was, right. I knew it was involved with flowers. I just thought it was like she healed 2 HP if she was standing in a shrubbery or something.
No, she isn't just her own personal healing hedge.
Her crown looks like she's wearing half of an Easter egg on her head.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
It does look a little Fabergé egg-esque.
Alright, what's our actual levels here? Since everybody not named Fram is actually relevant, except for Luis as well, and Chloe, goddammit.
I like Louis.
Yeah, well, you didn't pick him, so get dunked on. Lan, could you go and... Yes, you blink at me. I understand.
Look at that house. The gate is wide open.
Look at that house. Isn't it neat?
We'd better warn them to lock up so the corrupted don't get in.
Complete? Visiting. If you visit houses to warn them of danger, you may receive items or gold as a reward.
Oh, there's a map later in the game that's such a pain in the dick with this.
To visit, move an ally to the lit space in front of the house and select Visit. Watch out! Foes may try to reach houses before you can and destroy them.
Anyway, thank you. Hey, you wanna, like, I don't know, go blow up a man? Would be fantastic. Go blow up, like, I don't know, this man in particular. Yeah! Do it to it! Get him, clan!
I serve the divine dragon.
Crit. 5% crit.
The strength of the stewards.
Well, that probably guarantees him MVP.
Alright, then we've got... Look! They even, like, gray out the people you've already used. This is such a good menu system! And I didn't have to resort it! This is great. I fucking love this. Colgate!
Doesn't take much to make Inu happy, guys.
No. That's a Lance Boy. Don't go fight the Lance Boy.
I'll do my best.
He's not even on a horse.
Can she visit and attack?
No, but she also can't attack anything anyways. There's
Oh,
nothing
sorry,
standing here. That's clan. She cannot fight clan. That's illegal.
Says a lot about how
What's
little
that?
I regard
Monsters
the Guardian
here?
siblings.
Gosh,
That
thanks for
my
letting me
brain
know.
went, oh, enemy.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
What's that? Monsters here? Gosh, all. Thanks for letting me know.
Gosh, all.
Take this. Might come in useful.
Take this! Oh, sweet. Javelin. I can't use that, but thank you. Alfred can use that. Alright, back to this. Etier! Do you have a shot on literally anything? No. Sucks to be you. Right. Fine. Fair enough. Alfred?
We fight for peace.
God, his movement range is so disgusting with Sigurd on. Okay, Iron Lance. I mean, Fensilier does a bunch more damage. And we can't double that guy anyway, so... What if I engage? Do I have kill if I engage? No. Engaging does literally nothing because the Rider's Bane is the same damage as Fensilier. Interesting. Well, no need to engage yet then. Just stab this guy. Dodge? Nope. Ah, and because he has, you know, Sigurd on, he also gets to Kanto. Which means I can kind of casually back him out of the range of that man with an axe. Just to our benefit. Okay, let me turn that on so we can see what the hell I'm doing. Saline!
Emblem Celica, it is an honor. So it was your voice I heard on the way from the castle. I am glad you're here with me.
Look at that house. Isn't it neat? A billion reinforcements will now spawn from that house. Also, an infinite bag of javelins. How nice for this random old guy to just have that on hand, right?
I feel the same, Saline. I will fight by your side from now on.
Now that
Together,
you said it, I
we will
can't not hear
protect
Mom
that
and
which
Lou.
you hold dear.
Thank you.
Oh no! I said the name, and now the music's in my head forever. Emblem Celica. Celica wields powerful magic attacks. She's a valuable asset against corrupted foes. The sync skill, Holy Stance, reflects some of the damage received from corrupted foes against the attacker. The engaged weapon, Seraphim, deals bonus damage to corrupted foes. The engaged skill, Echo, allows a unit to initiate combat twice using a tome at the cost of 50% damage. The Engage attack Warp Ragnarok teleports the user to a space near a distant enemy and attacks with powerful magic.
Warp Ragnarok. In other words, I'm on the other side of the map now. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Warp Ragnarok. The thing I used with my Celica my Saline for most of the game to just ping her to wherever the
With
fuck I
Celica's
felt like
help,
her being.
I ought to be able to reach Chloe and Louis more quickly.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Or you could come over here and murder this man with a sword. You cannot murder this man with a sword.
No. Her sword abilities are mostly pointless, Inu.
You can murder this man with fire.
Adieu.
A chew indeed. Why are you sneezing? Alright. You can just go over there and get ready to, like, help out, and you...
Your steward's ready.
Yeah, you can, I guess, chill over here as well. Chain guard. Just because. Right, I forgot about Louis and Chloe. Forgot they actually had to do stuff. By the way, this space is a fucking trap! Because what you don't realize is that archer can shoot your ass dead if you move Chloe there. It's really quite dirty. And also, he has a movement range of more than 1.
Quite nice. He can go attack Bowboy.
He could go attack Bowboy. I mean, I really don't want them stealing kills where I can help it, but, you know. I kind of have to accept a little bit of that in order to, like, get this under control. Although, oh yeah, Axeman is right there, but, like, Axeman also can't do anything to... Ooh, you live on 1. That's right. Chloe, can you actually delete that guy? No, because your Slim Lance is fucking shit. Oh, no, you can, because this is low difficulty. Chloe has huge problems getting kills for, like, quite a long time, actually. She gives parental bond to whoever she's paired with? That's wild. I'm so used to magic being range 2 now. You know what I mean? It's like really hard to deal with it not being range 2. Alright, onto the defensive fortress, please.
I mean, I have very similar feelings about, like, anytime I see the movement ranges in actual Fire Emblem games, coming from someone who plays more heroes than, you know, normal Fire Emblem games. The movement range being so limited in that game messes with me something fierce.
I know, Alfred's been stabbed, but he did kill that guy.
Trained for.
It is weird seeing Alfred with Sharena's fucking lance.
These houses are ripe for the picking. Time for a good old-fashioned village pillage.
Rude.
The crystal. It's glowing.
Where did you get that?
Vending machine handed it to me. He found it on the ground and assumed it was mine because it was the color of a toothpaste
And
tube.
then wanted to throw it out because it wasn't, even though it's a really large gemstone.
It was in the ring vault. Vander found it after the battle at Lethos Castle.
His name is Vending Machine. Please use it correctly.
Why? Do you know what this is?
The Draconic Time Crystal. An artifact capable of reversing time itself. There is a limit to its power, but Still, it could give us a keen advantage.
Time crystal, huh? So it's not just a pretty piece of jewelry.
You're not Byleth. You don't get to abuse time. You're a divine dragon. You can bring people back from the dead. That's what we decided.
Since we have it, I suggest we put it to use.
Shut up, Marth. You don't get a say.
Give it a try.
No.
It might actually force you to. Draconic Time Crystal. You can use the Draconic Time Crystal to rewind and retry actions that you take in battle. Select Time Crystal from the menu, use up and down to select how far back you'd like to go, and confirm with A.
Me, right?
Ah, that is a bowman. Clan, please come over here and aggress the bowman. And then kill the bowman when he attempts to kill you. Thank you.
If you're worried about experience over by those two, you could just have her, Thaleen warp Ragnarok her way over there.
Yeah, kind of planning to do that. Hey, you with the hand axe. Yeah, that seems about right. Bang! Miss, thank you. Bang!
I'll have to up my weights.
We are definitely getting you out of Archer, Etier. Is that a sword boy? That is a sword boy. Okay, before we run off, though... Health!
Hey, thanks.
Alright, off you go. If I stick you... Oh, if I stick you there, he can get to you. Awesome. And... chill. From what I remember about this game, though, you really kind of don't want to be relying on enemy phase super much. Alright. Engage time.
Please grant me your strength. I feel a great power within. We have united, haven't we? My resolve is strong. I will protect my people. I will protect everyone.
Except for the people I'm about to burn.
Okay, what is a vending machine? Why do you keep calling Vander that? I don't know. I think my head is still a bit jumbled from the insomnia. Sorry, Spider-Man. It's fine. If there's anything we've learned from literally every other Fire Emblem game we've done on stream, it's that using enemy phase for anything is just the worst idea. Okay, no, wait. Could you... Saline, listen, I really need you to engage, and then, like... Yeah, there we go. There's the option.
I am resolved to fight for peace. Hold on, you two. I am on my way.
If you put her in front of Louis, you... No, one back. She hits two. Both the archer and the axe boy.
Yeah. Can she kill with Warp Ragnarok, though?
I can't remember.
Neither can I. Oh, let's find out. Good low stakes time to find out. Although, before we do that, I'd also like to equip Seraphim in advance. Because this is going to switch her to Ragnarok for this, but... Alright. But she only gets to actually hit one of them. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay, she's only allowed to hit one. It's just that's the range that she can target after she lands.
Grant me strength. I want to help you.
Sorry, does she literally turn into a sentient artillery cannon? What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Celica does. It's pretty fucking...
It's pretty scary, honestly.
Pretty spooky, not gonna lie. Louis, could you maybe just really
Kill the
quickly
axe boy. Or
talk to Saline and then stab the axe boy?
Louis, thank goodness.
Princess Saline, how relieved I am to see you unharmed.
And pink all of a sudden.
Hmm? You seem different.
The Divine Dragon brought Emblem Celica forth from my ring. I am imbued with her strength.
Pardon? The Divine Dragon is here?
Indeed. I will
Well,
explain everything
not the
later.
one you're
For
thinking.
now,
No,
let us
they're
restore
very
order
clear.
here.
They very clearly refer to Lumera as the Divine Dragon Monarch, and to Colgate as just the Divine Dragon. They're very careful about that.
I promise I will never leave you behind again. Come, let us fight together.
As you wish. Princess Saline and Emblem Celica. What a pair.
Anyway, please just stab that guy to death. Thank you.
I shall dispose.
Crit. I made such good use of Louis for a long time. I actually, the funny thing is, I gave him the Celica ring and just had him warp into the middle of enemy lines and enemy phase everything to death.
I quite like his kit, if I'm being honest. Oh, did we look at the unique abilities for the two of them?
I don't think so. So Louise is Admiration. If two female allies are adjacent within 2 spaces, this unit takes 2 less damage. And Chloe's is actually really, really good. Chloe's is if a male and a female ally are adjacent within 2 spaces, unit deals +2 damage. Which is not hard to set up at all. It's just a flat +2 damage. Now that. The mage can't get to her if she... Oh, wow. That's good to know. Anyway, go over here. Visit this house.
Thank you for warning me. Here, use this to bring peace to our land.
2,000 gold, hell yeah! Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Who hasn't moved? Oh, okay, hasn't moved. Forward, you go stand behind Clan. This is a good idea! Oh, wait, I might have miscalculated. Oh god, I've died.
Did you see that?
This is a good idea! Damn it. Ow!
Louis is a Yuri fan and Chloe's a shipper.
Ow. Stab. Stab.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
And now you're deceased. Sucks to be you. Miss. Smack. Smack.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Okie dokie. You are a Lance boy. That is unfortunate for us. Hey, Chloe, or not Chloe, Etienne, do you mind, like, coming up here and shooting that man to death? No, you super don't. Bye!
I can still do more.
That's a little death zone, that one. Lance guy... Clan probably has enough health to soak a hit from that guy. Especially if I stick him on this fortress. And then stick you right next to him. For good measure. Now, Saline, I'd
Yes.
love for you to not be able to get to that guy. God damn it.
Maya, why the fuck did he think charging in on someone with a Seraphim tome in their hands was a good idea? That's like trying to melee a super mutant that has a nuke strapped to their hand.
Yeah, but that works sometimes. Alright, Saline, you can't actually get to that mage boy. So what we're gonna have you do then is stand on this. Actually, not on that one. Alfred can get to that one. Stand on this one.
And then maybe Mage Boy will attack her.
On fragments. Not what I was hoping for, but okay. And... Bond. Okay, cool.
Just move Louis out of the way, and then
I also have
Mage
to
Boy
move-
can attack whoever.
I also have to move Chloe out of the way. Louis, get lost. I can guarantee he attacks Saline if I just bring Chloe here and then talk.
Chloe, I am relieved to see you're all right.
You too, Princess Saline.
I was able to find Alfred, and the Divine Dragon, no less. After that, the Divine One summoned Emblem Celica from within my ring.
A noble dragon summoning ancient spirits to save the day. That sounds just like a fairy tale.
It does. Now that I have this power, let's give this story a happy ending, shall we?
Let's do it.
So that guy comes and dies on Saline. This guy comes and dies on Clan. Then we just spend a few turns picking up all the shiny spots before we kill that guy. Oh, you haven't moved. I was like, who isn't gone? It's Fram. Fram is not gone. Chain guard! Chain guard, nothing.
I want to help you.
Excellent. I'm gonna get you! Damn it, I missed. Damn it, I'm dead. Good job, Clan.
Oh, thank goodness.
Get that level up. Level 4.
Wow.
Great level, actually. Really good level. Magic, speed. Fantastic Clan level.
We're losing ground, are we? Well, that's easily remedied. Release the corrupted!
Reinforcements. That's sometimes calling reinforcements during battle.
Uh-huh.
Reinforcements often arrive from forts or the edges of the map, so be on your guard.
Yeah. Well, anyway, forward, you two. It's an axe. Not ideal. But they also can't get to literally anybody right now, which is very funny. I can do this, and then the Lance Boy can get to Saline. Although I think she's a higher level than Alfred, right? No, they're the same level. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, Bio. Bio says, I don't get why Clan would step down from the totally safe tower just to almost get stabbed when he could have just pelted the guy with a fireball from on high.
No, Chloe, to my shock, Chloe didn't get picked. So yeah, it's just Saline. Yeah, Chloe's sitting this one out. I thought for sure somebody was going to pick Chloe, but it didn't happen.
Oh, that's a big help.
There are a few units I kind of expected were going to get chosen and didn't. It's just Alfred. Ow. Rude. Hitting on a 26. How dare you?
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Good level, though.
Yeah. It wouldn't have happened if you just stayed on the tower, Saline. Oh, that's actually a really good level for ITA as well.
They're trying to showcase why they weren't put on the bench.
Wow, Clan's not actually fast enough to double that guy. That's surprising.
Not really. Flyers tend to be fairly quick.
Yeah, but Clan is also very fast in the beginning of the game.
Well, it sets up a kill.
It does.
Presumably.
Yep, definitely a kill.
I'm guided by the emblems.
Alfred doesn't have a kill, as usual. You do, so go ahead and take it. And also, refill your engage meter while you're at it.
I will not forget your loss.
So you can hit somebody with a saline surprise.
Somebody injured? Oh, ITA got level up. No, that's fine. ITA got level up health. We don't count that.
Potentially, yes, Azad.
Potentially what?
Zed was asking if our first actual healer for the team is their #1 pick. I think if you exclude Emblem shenanigans, yes.
No. No, technically not. I'm pretty sure it's the one that we assigned to Bio. Will have healing abilities after reclassing shenanigans.
I mean, I guess.
Also Emblem shenanigans, so, Your res is not great, Alfred.
But I think if we weren't reclassing units or playing Emblem shenanigans, yes.
Yeah, that would definitely be the case, yes. Although, no, because Saline promotes before then. Saline gets staves on promotion, I'm pretty sure.
But even then, she doesn't get the high tier stave, like the highest tier staves.
No, but she gets staves, like, at all. Ha-ha!
No!
Oh shit, he's moving. That's not what we want. It's okay, we can play chicken with him, I'm pretty sure. Keep an eye on you.
I think the only one that can technically play chicken with him and kill that corrupted is Alfred.
Just get a short knife. We can do so much with knives, you know?
Although he actually can't get out of his range if he goes in.
Yeah, I know. But Alfred will be fine. Sorry, hold on. It just broke my split screen. I gotta fix that.
And I think Zed's correct. Saline does not get staves by default. No class has 3 weapon types in the game, barring Emblem shenanigans.
We need to be careful about... Wait, hold on. Let me remember something here. Best we got here
I can't believe you go sword Saline, Zed. That repulses everything in me.
Serves you right.
Okay. That's that dealt with. Now we get you mostly out of the way. We'll dip Saline here to grab the weapon. For reasons of well shenanigans, mostly. Get Etier moving in this general direction. Just have Fram keep going that way. And you're just chilling on that.
Soon I'll be a legend. A man who captured the Princess of Pyrenees.
You say as you fight the Crown Prince.
Yeah, the Prince of Pyrenees. Man has no respect for Alfred, clearly. Bond fragments. Don't want Chloe picking that up in case it's actual experience.
Hold steady.
Yeah, but then you're taking a stellar 2-range unit and crippling them to 1 square. That's never made sense to me. There are so many sword users in the game that can make use of Marth and Lodestar Rush, in my opinion, significantly better than giving it to a magic user.
What's this guy's actual move? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Alfred, I'm gonna need you to sit here and just... He doesn't have enough damage to actually be a threat. You can just wait, that's fine. And then we'll kill next turn. He decided to swap to Steel Lance there. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. Well, I guess I kind of have to grab that with Chloe. I can't afford to delay that another turn. No, I guess I could hit a vulnerary, right?
You could.
It's all training.
Oh, but if you want him to get the most out of the vulnerary, move Saline to within 2.
That should be 22, I think. Okay, Colgate moving that way. Colgate or Etier, the lower level here? Colgate, okay. So I'll move Etier up this way to help out on Boss Boy next turn. And that is a level for Alfred. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Hey, Colgate! Grab that. Bond experience. Between Colgate and Marth is at max. Right, because we're gate kept on that. They don't want you getting too much bond too fast. Alright, now then. Etier, I don't suppose you can just like... Well, you can do 8. It's honestly kind of respectable.
But he can hit back, and
we'll
that's
get through
dangerous.
this.
Not at the moment, because he's wielding a Iron Lance.
Yeah, but unless you plan on finishing him off this turn.
I mean, I can bring him down to 1, and then Alfred kills him. Or then Etier kills him.
Assuming Alfred doesn't crit.
Assuming Alfred doesn't crit. Which he didn't. Alright, Atia, you got this. Shouldn't have put down your javelin.
I would have won, you know, if they'd given me real soldiers.
The other thing is, Willow, one of Saileen's, like, most routinely noted as being really good weapons on her is the lightning sword.
See, that I can almost accept and appreciate. I just... Fundamentally, I struggle with the notion of giving Saleen any sword because her defense growth is awful. So putting her in a position where she can even potentially take melee attacks back, it does not fit well with me at all.
Says the person that clearly stated her strategy was to warp Saleen into the middle of enemy lines, unaided.
Placing her somewhere where usually she can heal.
Look out, Colgate! I like that the first thing Colgate notices about this girl is that she's not wearing shoes.
There's no need to be afraid. It's gone.
I would have won if I hadn't lost. Yeah.
You saved my life. Thank you.
It was nothing, really. I only did what anyone else would do.
Are you here by yourself?
I am. I saw the fighting and thought I could help.
You're braver than I am. I can't stand the corrupted. I was so startled I couldn't think. You really did save my life.
I see.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm the Divine Dragon.
Divine Dragon Colgate, nice to meet you.
What a lovely name. I'm Vale.
Mysterious cute girl. Yeah, mysterious cute girl named Vale.
Vale.
Might I interrupt?
Do you mind, Marth? I'm having a moment with a barefoot girl. Could you, like, go somewhere?
What is it?
Even with the corrupted gone, it may not be safe for her out here.
She killed one with fire from behind a tree. I think she'll be fine.
Perhaps we should escort her home or to an inn.
That's a good idea. Hey, Vale, do you live around here?
And she's gone.
Huh? She's gone.
Divine
and
one.
Saline.
Saline. Did you see a girl pass this way? Small, with long hair, barefoot?
Like I said, like the first thing she notices, he wasn't wearing shoes.
One of. Technically, she noticed the long hair and the slight stature first.
Incorrect. In her first glance, she was looking at her bare feet. She did a bottom to top. The first thing she noticed was she wasn't wearing shoes.
No, I'm afraid I didn't see anyone matching that description.
And then also in Heroes, in Vale's most recent appearance in Heroes, they put her in shoes.
I'm not mad at that.
I was like, this is a crime. When has Vale ever worn shoes?
Okay, thanks. Did you need something?
Mirth, could you go somewhere else? If I could go somewhere else, then do you think I would have stayed in your room for the 1,000 years you were asleep, Colgate? Oh, sorry.
I wanted to thank you.
Yeah, Colgate is just, she's just channeling Shiro Emiya's love for toes. Beautiful,
I was
beautiful
having
toes.
such a nice time.
Alfred told me that you accepted Firene's request for aid. And your help in the battle was the difference between victory and defeat. Thank you.
I mean, you got MVP, so...
Also, I
mention
don't
it.
think Colgate killed
Alfred and I are
anything.
friends. I was happy to help.
No, she killed that one guy that Clan couldn't double on the fortress.
Friends? He said that? Imagine speaking so casually with the Divine Dragon. Please, allow me to apologize on his behalf.
There's no need to put me on a pedestal. I just woke up, and the world is new to me.
Why would you
I make
reclass
mistakes
Vale?
like anyone.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Is that so? I thought surely the Divine Dragon would be an all-seeing, all-powerful being. But here I find that you are rather more human than I expected. Perhaps we can be friends.
Then what do you say, Saline? Friends?
I would be honored.
Amnimals!
Amnimals.
You can adopt the Amnimals you encounter while exploring and bring them back to the Somniel.
All Colgate did was get a javelin from an old guy, run around all over the place to loot corpses while the others did all the work, and then stop a horse because it was too resistant to fire.
After you adopt them, you can let your Amnimals graze in the farmyard. They may even drop goods and ingredients that you can use.
And by may, they mean will.
If you donate to countries using the bulletin board, you'll be able to adopt more Amnimals. And yes, Amnimal is the correct pronunciation of that word.
You are now capable of adopting some Animalia.
I would know. I have 2 Amnimals at home. 3 if you count the groundhog that's started living in my backyard.
Yeah, but you haven't named him yet, so you can't count him.
Didn't you name him Fluffy?
I named him Fluffy, yes, but you didn't name him.
Thank you.
For protecting our poor flowers from those heartless, trampling monsters. How do you know they're heartless? This isn't Kingdom Hearts. Get out of here.
Yes.
This village would be nothing without those windmills drawing water and grinding grain.
And murdering all the birds.
Fucking birds.
Really?
Oh, look. You can see Firene Castle from here. Isn't it gorgeous? I wonder what it's like to live there.
Can you? Oh, yeah, okay, it's up there.
Yes.
The villagers have been nothing but... The villagers here have nothing but love and respect for you and Queen Eve, Divine One.
No, just Ev.
Ugh, I hate the way they pronounce all of the names in Firene.
Oh, YouTube doesn't like the flower fields, huh? I can't say I'm surprised. Game also doesn't much like the flower fields. Hello? Oh, you're talkable. Hello.
What?
For the record bio, before I read that, from what I saw when I was watching Inu run around past the flower fields on my phone screen, that's just what the flower fields look like. They're pixelated as fuck. Okay. My family's sheep got out again. They just couldn't wait to get back to grazing. Oh, so Zed was saying that people wouldn't really reclass Vale, but Vale isn't against wearing shoes. She just doesn't in her primary class.
What a distinctive appearance you have. You must come from a distinguished noble line. Like a divine Dagrin or something.
Durgo!
Thank you.
Thank you for protecting the village. But what brings Prince Alfred and Princess Daleen here?
They live here?
I mean, they don't live here. They live here in the general
In the broad
vague
sense of the
countries
country,
then.
yeah.
Well,
Our flowers are great in perfumes and for adding a touch of fragrance to Pyrenees tea.
Tea? You just in the somewhere in the distance you hear Violet go, tea!
No, you hear Saline go, tea? Tea?
No, definitely Violet.
Ah.
It may not be as famously clear as in the north, but the water in our village is wonderful too.
Okay.
You can swim in it, poop in it, drink it. Not necessarily in that order. Eggs. I have obtained eggs. Now I can charge people like $20 for them.
It's really ridiculous.
Laura's got a beautiful port. I haven't been in a while. Wonder how the folks there are doing.
That's what I forgot to get when I was grocery
What?
shopping earlier today.
You made the village peaceful again. I hope it lasts this time. You forgot to get Flora?
No, but you talking about eggs reminded me that I'd meant to buy a new loaf of bread.
What does that have to do with eggs?
Because I have toast with my over easy eggs. To soak up the eggy yolk.
Do you guys have...
There was a through line to how I got there. That's just the way you pronounce Amnimal. You reverse the M and the N, and that's the pronunciation you get.
Okay.
I guess I've gotten used to battle, but I'll never mess up like I did in the Lethos grasslands again.
I mean, you're gonna be benched, so...
Your allies may give you bond fragments if you have a conversation with them while exploring.
I think her not wearing shoes is a reference to Fates, specifically the also barefoot Azura. Yeah.
Use bond fragments on the Somniel to create bond rings or train with emblems.
It's the same reason that Amino is pronounced the way it is.
When you finish exploring, you'll receive any available bond fragments that you may have missed.
Yeah, so don't worry about like getting all the bond fragments necessarily.
Yes!
I got a little stronger. I hope I'm starting to seem like a real steward of the dragon. Thank you for your bond fragments. Chicken! You can't adopt this Callison chicken because you don't know how to raise it. See the donation section of the bulletin board at Cafe Terrace to learn more.
Okay, raising chickens isn't that hard. There's a 6th grader at my school that's been doing it since they were 3.
Thank you for your help. I never thought I'd see monsters here in this peaceful village.
You know, that's the thing. They always crop up where you least expect them.
Are you fucking rude?
Shep it.
Elysian Shep. Adopt the Elysian Shep and bring it back to the Somniel?
Sheppets.
Chickens, the fuck are those? Colgate, apparently. But she does know what Sheps are and how to raise. Adopt a dog? Yes! Give me! I'm stealing this dog. It's mine now.
Doggo!
I shall name this dog Doggo.
Doge.
No, that'll be the second one. First one is Doggo.
So, I feel like I really pulled my weight today. Okay. It's probably all the weights I've been pulling.
I mean, she killed more things than Colgate did.
That's fair.
All right. Look at that clear water. If it wasn't for this boar, I could be fishing right now. Yeah, you could, but you're not. Hi, Chloe.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chloe. I can't thank you enough for saving Princess Salien's life.
I don't have a problem. You all have a problem. Colgate, definitely.
Oh my.
The Divine One, I presume. I am Louis. Thank you for coming to my princess's aid. You're welcome. Hey, Vander, what you doing, buddy? Queen Lumera loved Floramil Town's sights. Pray it never again be caught up in battle. That's not a request, that's a demand. Pray it.
Vander, way to name drop our dead mom. Like, we're still getting over that, you know. It's been like a day.
I'm glad we found Saline, but I am worried about the castle. Let's head there as soon as we can.
Why would the Elusians invade Firene? I hope that Mother's safe at the castle.
Why would you say that, Saline? Don't set flags for your mother. We found out what happened when our mom set flags for herself. Please don't contribute to the dead Fire Emblem parent problem.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine. Just double checking. Join my class! I brought you a transfer form and everything. I have given you so many flowers.
Oh, that shouldn't have got me as bad as I'm literally leaking out of my right eye. God, that caught me off guard.
Next chapter.
Oh, God.
Hey, folks. Mind if we bend your ear a minute? Name's Durden. I'm an armorer. And this here's Anis, purveyor of goods.
Name's Durton, spelled Durthan. And this is Anis, spelled Anise. Or Anis. Or Annie, if you want to go for short.
We saw you trading thumps with those things. Figured you might be in the market for supplies.
We thought you trading thumps with those things and thought you might be in the market for trading other things. Like weapons and armor.
Thump.
Yes. If you need, we'd be happy to provide you with quality weapons and items.
I would love that, thank you.
Anything to defeat those creatures. They pose a terrible threat to traveling merchants like us.
How would you feel about moving to our base? You can sell your wares from there.
Colgate over here is not content with just having stolen a sheep and a dog. Now she wants to abduct these two people and make them work for her for the rest of time.
She is a dragon. Dragons do hoard things. Maybe she's just a green dragon and she hoards people. We'll call them interns.
What? We don't have any facilities. These two could be a good
And
addition.
even Vander's like, we can't just kidnap people. Yes, we can. I'm in charge.
Again, where it's not kidnapping or slavery, I'm offering them an internship in the Somniel.
You're gonna let us open shops at your base?
No, we're going to require you to open shops at our base.
If you'd like to. We'll need plenty of weapons and items from here on out. It's a haven. You won't find any creatures there.
She is very clearly a red and blue dragon.
You got yourself a bargain. Can't wait to do business together.
So, silver dragons...
Thank you for this. I will do my utmost to ensure you receive
Silver
the
dragons are
finest
the
items.
paladins of the dragon world. Green dragons hoard and enslave people. Then there's one metallic dragon, I want to say it's brass, where they just invite people into their lairs to basically just be their friends forever. They're kind of the jokester pranksters of the metallics. I just can't remember if it's brass or it's not copper. It's either brass or bronze.
So can we talk for a second about like Vander being like, hey, we can't just kidnap people and force them to work for us. Yes, we can. I'm in charge. Okay, here's $10,000. What?
No, silver is the metallic equivalent / opposite to white.
Okay.
Oh, world map. Use the world map to select a destination or move to the next chapter. To continue the story, move Colgate to your next destination and press A. Manage your inventory or return to the Somniel during the
menu.
Using the menu. Oh my god.
During the menu, get the fuck to the Somniel. Okay, nothing to do in Flora Milltown. You can also just kind of be a dick and walk back and forth forever. There was just a go to Somniel button, wasn't there? I swear there was a go to Somniel button.
You just do it from the menu.
Yeah, but I thought there was just a button to do it like straight from... Oh, wait. There it is. There's a fast travel menu. Okay. Now we're going to have some new facilities.
How about gold dragons? Gold dragons are the metallic opposite to the red. So if you go back and you look at like older editions D&D lore, all of the dragons or all of the chromatic dragons are tarnished and fell from grace as metallic originally. And conceptually, like a living metallic dragon could corrupt to a chromatic given time. So gold corrupts to red, blue or I always get, I believe it's copper that corrupts to blue. I could be getting that wrong. Copper might be green. I always struggle with some of with certain chromatics. Silver corrupts to white. And then it's blue and green that I get caught up on. Gold dragons, honestly though, really and truly do not give a fuck about the human races at all. They kind of just want to be left alone. To sit on giant piles of money.
Alright. So, we just got handed a bunch of drugs on account of, like, expansion pass content, so that's fun.
Silver dragons do that, beyond post-app, or beyond post-apo, which I assume is post-apocalypse. So silver dragons do wander around in humanoid forms in villages, but they're more paladin-y than people hoarding.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of drugs. Oh yeah, and also a bunch of steel weapons. And then a bunch of silver weapons, and some more drugs. And $30,000. And then a fuck ton of these crystals, which don't worry about those. And also we can now manage skills.
Managing skills. Select Manage Skills from the inventory menu to see your allies' skills and equip inherited ones. Allies can inherit skills from emblems in the Ring Chamber and the Arena of the Somniel. Bonds. As you raise the bond between emblems and units, you'll unlock bond conversations. Watch available bond conversations while on the Somniel or exploring the world map. Once you view a bond conversation, you'll be able to increase the bond level even further.
So there's one available with Marth. Clearly, at the moment. Stable is now open. Strength training is now open. Shrine question mark is now open. The ring chamber is now open. The item shop is now open. The armory is now open. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to do at the Somniel.
We should absolutely go take a look at the cave and the shrine.
We should go take a look at the cave so we can name Sensodyne. And there's also something else we want to do while we're down there as well. So let's have a quick head in that direction. But hold on, excuse me, 1 second. Gotta get this pretty pebble. Shiny rock.
Shiny make people like us more rock.
Not down there. I mean, yes, up there, but like in a second. Just want to make sure that there's not any shit hiding out here. There's not shit hiding out here. Still can't do tower trials. Good. Tower trials is a whole fucking thing. There he is. The air in the grotto is suffused with a mysterious aura.
Namely, the aura
of this 50 bond fragments.
Of this thing.
Shrine?
Oh my. What in the world is this creature?
Adorable.
Ah, so you have found it at last.
Oh, Vander? What do you know about this little one?
Not much, unfortunately. It began to appear shortly before you awoke from your slumber. Queen Lumera once said it is something of a guardian spirit for the Somniel. Claimed to have played with it in her youth.
She did? So this creature has been alive for a very long time. You know, I do feel a sort of
Bio thinks he's
toward
got
it.
something for this from the list of toothpastes.
It seems to have taken a liking to you as well, Divine One.
What are you thinking,
To
Bio?
care for it. If it is truly the guardian spirit of the Somniel, doing so may bring some manner of benefit.
Oh, what a great idea. Now that I've met it, I'd like us to be friends. Let's see. I'll call you...
By default, its name is Sami, by the way, but that's stupid. Babool is in fact the name of a brand of toothpaste. I mean, it fits.
I mean, Sensodyne would not.
Sensodyne definitely does not fit.
I don't think I renamed it in my original playthrough.
I didn't. No, I just left the
because-
name Sami.
Because I couldn't figure out what it looked like to me. Especially
Is
because
this thing okay? Characters that cannot be displayed will be shown as square. Yes, that's fine.
Yes, I like that name. It's nice to meet you. I hope you like your new name.
It looks well pleased. Don't forget to say hello to it when next you see it around.
Babool. The enigmatic Babool has watched over this land for untold ages. If you take good care of Babool, something wonderful might happen.
Uh-huh. Hold on.
We're playing dress up, right?
I mean,
Do we have the things to play dress up yet?
Hold on. We need to shove some, like, nuts in its throat or something. Yeah. Here, have some nuts.
Feeding it a nut and patting its head caused shooting stars to happen.
It did. And it also gave us 100 bond fragments. Hell yeah.
Yes, you can play dress up with the magic puppy.
We'll give it an orange.
Low-key magic puppy is a really important element of every check-in in the Somniel, which is kind of why I wanted you to name Magic Puppy.
Oh, okay. Only the one feed. Pet time!
Pet Magic Puppy.
Pet the puppers. Aggressively pet the puppers. More petting! Pet the puppers more! Toothpaste! Colgate, you must pet the pupper! It is required. Okay, we're not getting more benefit from petting the pupper.
Bio makes an interesting point. I don't think feeding oranges to the toothpaste dog's a good idea. Oranges and toothpaste don't really mix well.
Alright, 100 bond fragments for petting the pupper. Dress up time! Alright, time to accessorize. We can give it a tiny top hat. We could give it
Sunglasses.
cool sunglasses. We could give it a little flower ear.
I usually kept it with a flower. No!
We can give it this awesome haircut.
No!
Or we can give it bushy brows.
I personally like the shades. Bio hated the hair. Good.
I think we're gonna just stick him in cool ass sunglasses for the time being. And then we also get a little tail thing, like a little butterfly, or a ribbon for its
love
ass,
the rump ribbon.
or this little bow,
Although the peppermint one does kind of match our current. Or you
or
can give it
a winged puppers. And then there's this like literal crown
that they stole from our dead mom.
You like the tiny top hat tea time hat? All right, sure. We'll stick with the top hat tea time hat. Oops. Nope.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I thought I was on the other menu.
Don't you do? Yay, wings.
Winged tea time.
What color are we changing the bandana to?
Ah, yes, the blend-in color. Ah, yes, the other blend-in color.
The dark blue I've always found nice. I am also partial to the pink.
I think it has to be red to
match the theme.
Match with the theme, you think? Sure. All right.
Because then it's got all the toothpaste colors.
Ah, good point. Good point.
I knew where Bio was going with that.
All right. Okay.
Are they doing the thing? Nope.
Not yet.
It has to like us more.
Okay, just gonna do a quick scout for gubbins to pick up. As is tradition on every trip to the Citadel.
Our mom may have died, but we also got a new puppy, so it all evens out.
I mean, we just kind of adopted our mom's puppy, but... Grapes.
I love Chloe's camp outfit.
Chloe's camp outfit is one of my favorites. I mean, just look at how good this thing looks. Also, you really get to understand Chloe's assets in her camp outfit.
I knew that's where you were going with that.
It's not so clear when she's armored, but she's like miraculously well endowed.
They're bigger in the manga.
That does not surprise me. We've literally known this puppy for as long as we functionally know our mom, so it's a pretty equivalent exchange. The armory and item shop are now open. No, we won't tutorialize.
Yeah, but we haven't fought a battle with the puppy.
You're right, we need to combat the puppy immediately. See, it makes sense for there to be horse manure here at the stables. Oh god. Right, this.
The workout mechanic. I never really used this.
Strength training is now available. Okay, we'll come back for that. We are going to interact with, like, all of the things. Alright, well... we'll be back for you, mostly because I want to make sure that if there's any more free shit to pick up, that we do that first. Hi, Celica. Hi, Saline. Eggs! Milk! Who's just leaving milk lying on the floor? We need to have words. Stable. Dog. Sheep.
Aww. Hello, doggo.
Look, it's a dog. We can view the dog. We can make the dog bark. And that's our entire interaction with the dog.
Shepherd!
Hello, Sheepu. Sheepu is Japanese for sheep. It's not really a sheep, it's more like a ram, but okay. Anyhow, another stop we definitely need to make to see if there's a new thing available is...
I can't answer that question beyond post-apocalypse. I don't know enough about Sakura. But the question is, would Sakura from Fates be a peg knight? You keep talking about breasts. You talking about breasts inspired the question.
Should wait till we have to give him a bath. Oh, that'll be a true battle for the ages. Yeah, sure. The pool might have rim lights. Hold on. We need to see if they have not been ambushed. Alright. It's not available yet. Grr. Does the pool have rim lights? Yeah, it does. Look at that, rim lights on our pool.
And a really fancy little insignia on the bottom of it.
Not bad. Wait. Oh shit, weapons and armor shop are on the other side. My bad. I was looking for the other shops.
Wow!
Look at all this, huh? Me, here, with you! Thanks for giving this old armor a hand. You need a weapon? You're in the right place. Blades, bows, axes, tomes, I got them all.
So, about the armory.
Buy or sell weapons here. The armory's inventory will increase as the story progresses and new goods arrive.
So we can buy things here, such as infinite slim swords, and infinite iron swords, and a single javelin, for now. And a single hand axe, for now. And infinite bows, including this one range bow.
Listen, mini bows can be helpful.
And this one range tome.
Water tomes!
With higher than average damage. And knives that literally nobody can wield right now. And we can buy some fists. So that's cool. I don't actually want to buy any of that stuff right now.
Take care.
Though. Thank you. Goodbye. Money is kind of at a premium still.
I thank you.
I thank you, Divine One. It's an honor to ply my humble trade on this sacred ground.
Sell me better things. Why would you also have tomes? Does part of smithing require you have a printing press on hand? Yes.
At the item shop, I stock vulneraries and other goods you may find useful.
Now about the shop.
Here, you can buy or sell items used in battle like vulneraries or staves. As the story progresses, the shop will stock additional items.
So at the moment, we can buy heal, illume staves, vulneraries, antitoxins, pure waters, torches, HP tonics, strength tonics, dex tonics, speed tonics, luck tonics, defense
Now,
tonics,
why would
magic
we
tonics,
need illumes or
resistance
torches?
tonics.
It's not like these games ever give us fog of war now.
No.
Do come again.
There's no fog of war maps to be seen here. Goodbye. All right. Demand somebody make us food immediately.
My my day just got more awesome.
No, no, no.
Okay.
I love how lively the Somniel is these days. Plus, I get to talk to you every day, which is the best. I hate you.
She said words. I had to talk to her. Those are the rules.
Thanks, Bio. Bio and chat, just shut up, Ram.
Luis is here on Cafe Terra. Oh, there he is.
Magnificent.
Such magnificent scenery here. I look forward to taking a stroll through the garden. Good for you, Louis. New pages are now available on Louis.
Because Fram is the worst, Kevin.
Saline has... Oh, that's Alfred. Alfred has things to say. Alfred!
If I may.
Flora is safe for now, but I'm worried about Firene Castle. Let's go as soon as we can. Yeah, we'll get to it. Marth! After I fight side by side with someone, I find myself seeking them out on the Somniel.
It is good that we can talk after I spent so long silently watching over you.
Creeper.
I know what you mean. I'm really glad to have you at my side supporting me in person.
Ding! Skill inheritance is now available. We can now inherit Marth skills. Neat. Chloe has things to say over at the orchard. Chloe!
Uh-huh.
No matter where I look, it's all so lovely and picturesque.
Okay, good chat. Oh. Saline, Vander, and Celica all have shit to say at Farmyard, so let's head over there.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me on this holy ground. But might we be off to Firene Castle soon?
Soon enough. Calm down. Look, she's not wearing a ridiculous skirt this time.
She is still wearing her ridiculous crown, though.
And, like, very, very long socks.
It's like this.
I've not been here for centuries. Please, the Firene royal family, do take care of them.
He looks much better without that dumb globe-shaped dress. I know, right? Wait, where's...
So the outfit you run around in the Somniel in your game, Inu, is the outfit I have my Saline in my game.
I don't have access to that yet, though.
I know. I'm just saying that's what I have my Saline.
Vander, where the hell are you?
Making a round.
This is not the fucking farmland.
Oh my.
Loramill Town was a fine display of skill. We move on Firene Castle when you're ready. Yeah, thanks, Vander. Alright, farming, training yard, farmyard.
So sometimes it's a propriety thing, Kevin, because a lot of the time, like, a lot of cultures take a significant amount of exposed skin poorly. Also, there's genuinely something kind of charming in the aesthetic of, like, stockings and a garter belt. Like, when Colgate's running around and her hair's pushing back, you can actually see the ties coming down from her garter belts to the top of her stockings to keep them in place in the back.
Hello, Divine One. Came to do some strength training? Sure. I'll go get Prince Alfred. If I'm not back in a few minutes, send someone to find me.
Strength training. In strength training, you can choose from 3 different exercises to get temporary boosts to Colgate's stats. Each exercise plays differently and affects a different stat. Try for top scores in all of them. You'll unlock more difficulties for each exercise as you progress through the story.
What'll it be?
So we've got push-ups, which give strength. Sit-ups, which give HP. Yeah, their workout uniforms are super modern. Don't worry about it. And squats, which give dexterity. So push-ups are probably our best bet here.
Push-ups. Push-ups are about timing. Stop the bar at the perfect position right when it speeds up. It ends if you miss 3 times. Do the specified number of push-ups to complete the activity. The bar will get faster over time, so stay focused. Aim to get fit.
How hard do you want to
That's
go?
push-ups.
What'll it be?
Then we have sit-ups.
Sit-ups are about button mashing endurance. Mash quickly to raise the bar to the top. It ends if it hits the bottom. Raising the bar will gradually get more difficult, but doing it quickly will improve your rating.
We end up stuck in the Yamcha pose like Akira every time he completed a workout routine.
Aim to get fit.
How hard do you want to go? What'll it be?
And we also have squats.
Squats. Squats are about rhythm. Follow the direction with L and R. It ends after 3 mistakes.
Play DDR.
Learning to tilt and rotate L and R the right way will be the key to success. Aim to get fit.
Her hair looks so much nicer like that. Yes, ponytail Colgate is best Colgate.
How hard do you want to go? What'll it be?
I really, like, sit-ups is definitely the easiest one of these to just do. But, like, push-ups
How
is
hard do you
definitely
wanna
the
go?
most beneficial one for us right now. Train with the doggo!
Perfect! Keep it up! Nice! Looking good! Perfect! Keep it up! Nice!
How are you not, like, mind-numbingly bored?
Looking
Oh, I am.
good!
Like, I never used this mechanic in my playthrough because
Keep it
all
up.
of the mini-games bored me.
I started doing the sit-ups because I have
You
a turbo
got this.
controller, and it goes really fast if you just do the turbo controller for it.
Perfect! Nice!
Ditto fishing. I also just abuse the turbo controller for fishing.
Keep it up! Great job! I'm so proud!
Double S, let's go. Strength will be +2 in the next battle. Awesome. Don't get any further bonuses. No, we're done.
Let's do this again sometime.
Alright, that's one more of the facilities used. Alright, we didn't get any more free shit from talking to those guys. Let's see if the well is... the cheating well is actually available yet. Feel mysterious? Nope. Damn it. Can't start cheating yet.
Oh, I didn't realize you get Ponytail Colgate if you reclass her to Wolf Knight.
Yes, that's why we're putting her in Wolf Knight.
Understood.
Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier, I'm probably going to put Colgate in Wolf Knight. There's a couple other classes that she gets it with as well. Like one of the Axe classes, she gets it.
Well, that was saying Mage, Sage, or Wolf Knight. I'll give it.
So does, yeah, so does, I believe it's Fighter also gives it. There's a few classes that do. And a couple of outfits that do for the Somnial, but we don't have access to doing those yet. To the Ring Chamber! Down. Divine Dragon!
I swear you ran past her just to upset me.
Well, how else did you want me to get to the Ring Chamber? She's on the way to the Ring Chamber. Welcome to the Ring Chamber. This is where Ring Chamber things happen.
Are you planning on getting the Switch too as well? Probably not right away. Okay, Ring Chamber. The Ring Chamber is a space to interact with emblems and their rings. You can inherit skills from emblems here. Using bond fragments, you can create bond rings or combine and strengthen existing ones. You can also deepen bonds with emblems by polishing the tarnish of combat off their ring.
Time to polish some rings.
We cannot just kick her off the Somniel, no.
It will take some work. It's already clean.
Shut up, no it's not. Not shiny enough yet.
It's already clean. Thank you.
There
the
we go.
ring looks amazing.
Brill. And polishing. Great. Did Marth. Do Sigurd. Where the hell is Alfred?
Handle that gently. Thank you. Now I can stand by you with pride.
That was a very fast polish.
Well, some people don't need that much, polishing.
And it looks like Celica's already done? No, Celica's almost done. Colgate?
I hope you'll clean it well. Ah, that looks so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, those are done. Look at that intense side-eye Martha's giving her. He was not enthused to have her touching that ring.
And he literally spent the entire time telling her to stop. Like, no, my ring's fine, thank you.
Skill inheritance.
Allies can acquire certain skills from emblems using inherit skills. Inherited skills require a certain bond level, as well as skill points, SP. Earn SP by battling with synced emblems and equipping bond rings. Equip inherited skills using the inventory menu. You can't benefit from the same skill twice, so try to avoid overlapping.
Yeah, so the only one who can actually inherit anything right now is Colgate, I believe. So we could have her inherit Perceptive, which gives a plus 15 to avoid during combat, which is great. Or just avoid plus 10, which is also pretty good. Or Sword Agility, which is avoid plus 10, but you get less crit rate. So Marth gives a lot of dodgy dodge, which is good. You also get some other fun stuff in here. I kind of don't really care about anything from Marth right now. Celica, we can get magic and damage reflection on corrupted and more magic, and resonance, which is quite good but hurts you, and some tome stuff. And then Sigurd, you get Kanto. You can just inherit Kanto. This is probably the single most important thing to inherit on, like, everybody ASAP. Like, not gonna lie. Like, just getting Cantor is so useful.
You seriously waste a slot on everyone for it? Like, there are some units that really benefit from it, but...
I mean, everybody benefits from it. Especially in the early game.
I disagree with you on that.
When getting attacked during enemy phase is, like, the worst possible thing in this game, the ability to not be in combat range of enemies is beyond important.
Only if you're not paying attention to what can, who/what can potentially break you. Like, I would agree that avoiding breaking is critical. Crafting bond rings. You can create bond rings using bond fragments. Bond rings increase stats and allow units to earn SP, though not to the same extent as emblem rings.
So these are kind of nifty. You can make bond rings for the emblems whose rings you already have, and it gives you other like characters from their games
That all have their own little unique abilities.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some of the S rings are like actually really very good.
Honestly, I really loved just seeing what other characters were on what emblem ring.
Yeah, the problem is like at this stage of the game, it's kind of not.
Oh, it's absolutely a waste of our bond fragments at the moment.
It's super not worth it on the bond fragment front right this minute is the problem. Because we would much rather be doing things like inheriting Cantor. Like, especially until you get access to some of the better inherits, Cantor is just the best one you can have early on.
But it's such a high inherit cost, like, relatively speaking.
Which is normally a problem, except the well is busted, and so you don't care.
See, I didn't really use the well much in my playthrough.
Well, no, because by the time we were getting to the late game, the well only just became available.
That's fair.
Like,
so I could never.
We can't do arena stuff.
So I could never justify spending that much SP
No,
on giving everyone a skill that objectively I didn't think was needed.
We're gonna have more shit than we know what to do with. Because of the well. Because of abusing the well. We're gonna have so much stuff to work with. It's insane. Okay. Nothing else for us to do here, I don't think.
Yeah, I had to hyper-focus in my playthrough.
Yeah, no, I know. Resources are super limited until they made the well available, and then it broke everything.
Yeah, so you saying, oh, we're gonna put that on everyone, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's such a waste.
Yeah, I didn't have that luxury either, but with the well existing, we are gonna be able to do some nutty crap. Like, even storehouse-wise, I think some of the stuff we were given already, like, we were given some of the books. I don't know where the hell they are in here, but somewhere we have the books. And the books, I think, let you do SP things as well. Oh, yeah, and we also got given a bunch of incredibly busted weapons. Right. Let me just store... Not all. You don't need that javelin. It does literally nothing for you. Clan is fine. You're fine. Alfred already has a javelin. But having said that, I mean, I can also just hand him a silver lance. It literally drops his speed to 2 because it's so wildly heavy that he can't actually wield it. But the steel lance...
Is also nerfing his speed.
Yes, but only to, like, the same extent as the javelin already. A little bit more than the javelin. Steel lances are, weirdly, like, one of the best weapon types in the entire game. Because they have a base higher critical rate than everything else.
I mean, sure, but it's also lower stats across the board than the Fensilier.
It is. Except for crit.
Except for crit.
Yeah, the Fensilier is kind of hilarious. At TA, on the other hand, I think it gave us a... Oh, it didn't give us a silver bow, but it did give us a steel bow. So we'll take that.
Which is also going to drop her speed.
It is, but
She
that
doesn't
might...
need the hand axe,
that
by
might...
the way.
Yeah, I know. I had to go back into storage. That might be fine to have this speed drop sometimes, though. Like, sometimes you just want power. And that's the thing. Like, I'm going to give Alfred the silver just in case we do need, like, the extra power to one-shot something.
Right, but it's also dropping his hit.
No, his hit's fine. It's dropping his hit relative to an Iron Lance, yes, but not relative to the Fensilier. It's dropping his avoid. We're not using axes yet, so I don't have to worry about that. You don't need to be carrying a knife.
Do we have any other elements of tome?
No. I mean, we could buy the... Only if we buy the one-range ones. But no, fire is all we have right now. But you know what we can give her? Give her a silver sword. She can't do fuck all with it, but we can hand it to her. Although, realistically... Steel sword is 17. I'm going to give her this... Yeah, I'm going to give her the stronger swords just to have them on hand for now, but... It's not like she's really going to use them. Alright. Good. Emblem rings. That's the menu. Okay. Listen, you are not wielding Marth anymore. How do I remove? Yes, like that. Congratulations! You now get Marth.
Marth! Right!
Clan! You can have Celica.
Lady Celica!
Let's go!
For now. You don't get Celica in the long term, but you can have Celica for now. And you just don't get a bond ring. But... Oops. There are... So, Spur Attack is +2 attack to adjacent allies. Sharena's one is Fortified Defense, which is +2 defense to adjacent allies for a turn at the start of player phase, and Spur Res is just +2 res to adjacent allies. I'm gonna say we go Alphonse Ring on you. Then we'll go... So we'll stick, like, the Sharena ring on Etier for now. And I might as well give Fram the remaining one, just because she's still in the party, so... There we go. Everybody is kitted out. Here's little Lindsay is on Micaiah's ring. Yeah. Oh yeah, Overrun also doesn't care about speed, that's true, yeah. For the first time in 1,000 years, the only voice she has in her head is the one who keeps showing up to call her a dumbass for having insomnia. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. Just gotta go have a quick nap. See if anybody wants to creep on us while we're sleeping today. Nap time! Oh, someone's coming in.
Divine... Oh! Still sleeping. I'm sorry. My excited voice was too excited. But good morning. It's another beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Anyway, back to bed. Make sure nobody else wants to come creep on us. Glenn does have a nice jacket.
Zed said you interrupted him. He'd have said more.
Yeah, I thought that might be the thing, but... Hold on. We had a save before I did that, right?
I have no idea.
I think so. Does anybody remember when the last save was? Because it was just a couple minutes ago. I can reload. So I feel like I saved just before I did that.
So that also says you only get those for people you have support conversations with, and you get them for every level of support conversation, and Bio does say, yes, you'd saved right before.
Thought so. Okay. Hold on. So, the way you load is very stupid. I have to go back to the main menu. Because you're not allowed to load from within the game for reasons of I don't know.
Fire Emblem! Engage!
Oh, and for the record, the reason we're running this late and I'm not really reacting is that I don't have work tomorrow morning.
I hadn't even looked at the time, so...
Oh, I've been aware of the time.
At least you can quit out to the menu without having to close the entire game in this one. Yeah, that's also true. Alright, clan, take two.
Hey, Divine One! Oopsie, you're asleep.
Didn't get clan this
You
time.
must be tired. Wish I could let you sleep. But no can do. Divine One!
Ah! Go away!
Arise, oh Divine One. Aw, I'm kidding. I'm no good at sounding proper.
I do like her outfit, though.
She has a great outfit. I love her design. Alright. Nothing new to see here. Very good. In that case, go ahead and save up. And next time, we can actually jump into chapter
3?
4?
4?
I think 4. I think it's 4. Jump to the world map. Pretty sure it's 4.
Hey, kitty.
Is it 4? Five. Chapter 5. Sorry, right. Next time, chapter 5. In fact, just so we don't forget that we're doing chapter 5, let's just come over here and literally save the camera, save the game on chapter 5. Be the best thing we can do. Just bam, right there. Alright, sweet. Alright, so...
It is a very... Oh, well, look who showed up to the stream!
Next time, we get to go and do Virane Castle. Oh, okay. Might be a bit wrong. I think people have just got introduced one, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah, that's the last time Fram wakes us up, probably. So that's fun. But yeah, we can get some iron after this fight, and eggs, and potato. There's no
exciting.
There's no animals here, though, which is sad.
That is very sad.
Super sad.
No new animals.
No new animals. But yes, so yeah, next time, chapter 5. Next time is not next week, though, just FYI.
Yeah, next week we're doing Easter stuff with the family.
So, a week off next week, but then back the following week. So.
Alright. Well, until then, I suppose we'll catch you guys next time. Bye!